No worries, Panda. Take your time with the training. Your training is important, more important. And hi, Upgrade. How are you? I think all of us at this point in time are having. Oh, Outer Heaven. How you doing? You're watching yourself, Raisin Bran? Nice. Raisin Bran's not bad. How you doing, Upgrade? Yeah, I think at this point, I think many of us are going through Outer Heaven network. Outer Heaven DRK withdrawal. I do miss him a lot. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But how you doing? Doing good, doing good. Having a good weekend. It was today was I don't know. Today was just a weird Saturday for me, I guess, because I was busy like doing like house stuff, which I haven't done in a long time. Oh, nice. I don't know how to describe it. It just felt like a normal day, I guess, for me. Because normally, like, I'm always, like, so, like, busy with a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, because also, sorry, let me know if I'm too loud. We had to get our drains unclogged. How do I have so many exotic plants? I don't have that many exotic plants. I don't. It's just, I just grew seeds and it was like, oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, I had to get my kitchen sink drain unclogged because we had to make it wasn't draining today, so we had to call a plumber to do that. It was today, and then had to drop off a package. No, it was a kitchen sink one, so it was probably just like grease, fat, stuff in there. Also, of my fruits and stuff. Yeah, it's just there's like different variations of like fruits and vegetables that you don't even know. And it's just the amazing thing about nature's like, there's just a variety that it offers, which is I love and it's so amazing. And this one plant I decided to do the seeds for. I'm like, let me just do this and it's just awesome. I don't like the color in the back. Let me change it. But yeah, so nature's made. Please tell me you don't wash. No. It's like sometimes we miss like some of the stuff. We do like hot soap and water and stuff like that, but sometimes like it builds up over time. Also, what happened is that the guy suggested that when you do like the baking soda stuff, to definitely mix it in the water. Don't put the baking soda down in the drain. Yeah, agriculture departments have you on a list of people for smuggling plants. No, I would never do that. Yeah, so I mean it's built up over time, Jack. So we just had to get that cleaned, and the guy had actually suggested us to buy something called BioClean, and it's an enzyme that you can, make sure that when you're sleeping, it takes 8 hours to clean, so it cleans your drains during that period. So before you go to bed, you should do that, and then just let it clean it out and do it once in a while. Mr. Manbuzz, how's it go? May confirm twins was their enemies in the kitchen. Like, no, we don't. We don't even have a kitchen sink disposal thingy, garbage disposal. We don't have that. No. Why would we do that? Never. But yeah. But how you guys doing? Yeah, I love the cherry cola sunflowers. I'm hoping to get some of the seeds tomorrow before I go to work. Sundays are starting up again, and I have the first Sunday. I'm like, but I get time and a half for 4.5 hours, so it's not bad. But I have a 7-day work week. So it kind of sucks, but at least I'm making monies. Because I'm working Saturday too, so I'm working this Sunday to next Saturday. So it's okay. I did get like it's not a lot, but like a 50-cent raise, I guess. So I'm hoping after this contract we'll get a better raise after that, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, how's everybody's weekends going, by the way? I know it's Sunday for some of you, and it is still Saturday for most of us. Did you do anything fun? You guys do anything, have anything exciting or something happen to you? Yeah. Built a road, one section. Yo, Dre, how's it going? How you doing? Yo, Roy, how's it going? How have you been? Find your fans, mate. I did, Dre, and I made the computer. Hi, Frizz. Bye, May, dear. Bye, May, dear. I'm heading to bed. Yes, go to bed. And I will. Yeah, transition 3 months. Yes! Oh, you're in a crossroad? Why? Good, that's good. I'll get stretching. Yeah, I did find the fans, and I can show you the pictures of the PC that ended up happening. I just drank, actually. I just finished drinking this. Yep. Good night, Frozen Pork. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. So, Dre, I'm short. I need to see things either below me or on eye level. I don't look at the top because here's the thing. They were in a box, which I don't remember putting these computer parts in. And it says, and the box is like a square. It used to belong to the twin which was her old steamer for her clothes. So she put the label on the top, not on the side saying computer part. It's like, oh, well, I went to go see the box and I didn't see anything in the computer part box. And I'm like staring at her, I'm like, what box? She's like, oh, it's downstairs. I'm like, let me go downstairs and look at it again, like after a day and a half. And I went downstairs, stepped on the chair to go up to look at the third shelf, which is like above my head, like this. Like I can't see, like I don't know. I look over there, I see the box. On the top of the box, which the box is like this high, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna see that. And it says computer parts. I'm staring at it, I'm like, this exact space. Opened it and I found the damn fans. Hi, Foxhound, how's it going? Yeah, so I ended up finding them, and then stupid me thought that I had a problem with the fans because at the end of stream on Tuesday, it was either Tuesday or Wednesday, I forget, probably Wednesday, I thought the fans were broken because they weren't working, and I thought that the wires I got weren't working, so I was getting pissed. So then I discovered I was an idiot because the power supply cables were pushing on the fans, keeping them from moving. So after I redid the wiring, the fans spun. So all 3 fans spun. So everything works. I'm slowly installing everything in there to see which one would be the better PC. Supposedly the specs sound like my current new small one works better, but yeah. Hi Bakun, how's it going? Let me see, working on your chocolate. Ooh. Oh, are you working with your friend for the bakery now? You did a road. Oh yeah, how was the road trip? That's so nice. How was the road trip, Roy? And then, are you doing the chocolate thing as a side thing? Yeah, it was on a high shelf. It's so stupid. How you doing, Bakun? Yeah, listen, unless everything is on my eye level, I can't see anything. I am short. And I literally, especially at work, I have to climb those shelves. Even on the tallest one, like even with stools, I am still super short. Still super short. I cannot see anything at all. And if my coworkers catch me like climbing the shelves, which I have done multiple times, they're like, that is a workplace violation. Violation. I'm like, yeah, I know. Not great. Oh no! Yo, Yosh! How's it going, bro? Man, how have you been? Compact human? Yeah, I'm compact human. Didn't you see the picture I posted in the Outer Heaven Discord about me fitting in the bin? Chalk on the side. You're gonna try to do a specialty THC chocolate business? Legal state? Is it legal? It is legal in New York, right? If not, it's legal in Jersey. Yeah, I think it's legal in Jersey, and I think there's a whole bunch of other places, yeah. I am a mini ITX. I'm 4'2". No. Apparently, the doctor says I'm like 4. I'm either 5 foot or I'm 5'1". I think I'm 5 foot. But yeah. Hope you're doing well, Yash. I haven't been able to pop. I mean, good. I haven't been able to pop them because every time, whenever I'm at work, you're streaming. I'm like, damn it. Time zones. What are time zones? But how have your streams been? What have you been playing? I want to know. All the crazy cool retro games you're doing. Yeah. I am fun-sized. Yes. I am definitely fun-sized. Maybe Chronicles of Riddick the other day. How was that? That was for PS2, right? I don't think I would, because I actually embraced the shortness stray now. I appreciate it because I had a lot of friends that always like do the elbow thing like on my head or on my shoulder. Like, you're like a good armrest. I'm like, but why? I'm like, why am I so short? But I'm like, you know, I embrace it. It's really fun to see the different sizes. Like we were talking about last time, like what was it? Montresor was like when was it twin snakes? Yeah, it was when Snake grabbed Otacon by the neck and lifted him up. And then Montresor's like, I was like, how was that humanly possible that Snake could do that? It's like, it's possible. And the Montresor's like, I can lift you like that, May. I'm like, oh, well, you know, I am tiny. So, and I'm 118 to 120 pounds. So, hell knows. I have step ladders. Short is great. Buy smaller claws. Yeah, and actually, here's the thing. Smaller sizes don't go as fast as larger sizes, so I could, sometimes clothes are a little bit easier to find. However, my shoe size is very hard to find because I'm a 6 in women's, or a 3, I think it's a 3 in men's or something like that, if I were to go to Converse's. Yes, I am more comfortable on a plane because I don't have to, I was like, I literally have enough leg room. Exactly. Oh, that's right. It's only 12 hours for you, Yosh, because you lived on the West Coast. For me, it's a lot longer. I'm on the East Coast, so it's going to be about maybe 18 to 21 hours. Oh, my friend of mine, she's got kids' jerseys. Yeah, I can get kids' shoes if I wanted to, but I don't. So only depending on what type of shoe it is. Like Doc Martens and Converse's, I will buy kids' shoes for. And they're hella cheap, man. Like, kids' Converse's are like 20 bucks on sale. That is a steal. Also, Doc Martens for kids, they're like between $75 to $65 versus the original ones, which could be like 100 to 200. Yeah. It's size 3 in men's. I think that's what it is. Hey Google. What is a woman's 6 in men's? So it's probably like a size 4 or size 3. So I love Doc Martens, but I have to be careful because they're a little heavy. Let me see. Oh, OG Xbox PC, nice. Yeah, I have to look at some of those older games too. I really want to replay some of the older games again. Oh man, those are great. Oh, thank you, Foxhound. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. Hold up. Oh, go this way. So it kind of looks green on the image right now, but it actually is kind of like an oil slick where it looks kind of purple on a different angle. So yeah. And I added something called unicorn skin on there. You also be more comfortable. Yeah, I did saw that one. Hella. Yeah, it's super long. If I were to go Australia in any of those ones, it's like literally between 20 to 28 hours. It's gonna suck. And most of the time, the airlines, especially for those, most of them require a layover. Otherwise, they'd be hella expensive direct flight. Reminds me of this scene from Rush Hour when they're flying to Hong Kong. Chris Tucker's like, what the hell are we gonna do for 15 hours? Yeah. The only kid-size things I still wear are my glasses. Nice! Yeah, sometimes it depends on how small your
What are you doing?
Oh my god. Yash. Why you gotta be coming in being all cool and that to resub for 4 months, huh? Come on, you don't have to resub, but thank you, Yash, for the resub. I appreciate it. It's been 4 months already? Damn. Time is going by really fast. Holy shit. Oh man. May is adorable. I'm not adorable, but thank you. Thank you, Bakun. I know. Confirmed, so... Oh. Yes. Yes, Brock is right. Bakun is also adorable. Hell no, stewardess, give me another seat. Believe it or not, mock so much, I'm not surprised, Jack, but hey, at least they're pretty tough. They last for a while. Only started driving age 23. Hey, there's nothing wrong with starting to drive pretty late. My neighbor who's like 50 something, she still doesn't have her driver's license. She doesn't want to drive. I'm like, really? You're only 5'7", but you're US 10 shoe and it feels small all the time? Listen, you're still taller than I am, Mr. Manbuzz, so if anybody's taller than 5'1", you're gonna be taller than I am. Whatever, favorite stray. Yeah. Yeah, May is a G? What do you mean I'm a G? I'm not a G. Hi, Unclean, how's it going? Ooh, is that Borat? Oh, it looks like Borat. Oh, it is. It looks like Borat. How you doing, Unclean? Before I was 20. Before I got your license, no card, no reason. It doesn't matter. We're not copies of a streamer after all. You're saying that makes you more adorable. I hope you're aware. Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know. Oh no, bro, Bray's taller. I am not taller than you, bro. No way. We already discussed this, Brock. Yeah, I am not taller than you. I Spaghetti. Sasquatch, not Borat or Freddie Mercury. Okay. Because it looks kind of like Borat. Straight up gangster? No, I'm not. Had a license since 16, but driving is stupid. It is. And honestly, it's like, unless you really need it, like, you know, if you have better, like, New York City, like major cities, like if they have easy transportation within walking distance and stuff like that, major cities, that's fine. But in some places where you have to drive, you're gonna have to do that. He has a killer stash, his nice dude, his adorable dogs. Oh, those are Frenchies. No, they're not Frenchies. Shoot, they're Boston Terriers. Oh, look at how smug that Boston Terrier is. That's so good. That's awesome, Miss Unclean. That's cool. I'm a boss? Maybe even the boss? No. Oh, you mean like the boss? Actually, I will take that as the highest compliment. I actually will take that as a good compliment. Boston Igor, and he just got a puppy named Fester. Oh, that's cute. Like Addams Family Fester? Okay. I will take that compliment as I am the boss. In most places in the world, not letting you drive until you're 20 is pretty normal. Yeah, in Ireland, there's nothing out of the norm beginning driving at 23. Ireland, it'd be nothing out of the norm. Oh, they did that. I usually get up early with my license, but I'm not into cars. Sorry. No, I don't have any tattoos. I'm still debating about if I ever want to get a tattoo or not. I've always wanted to have one because I have a lot of friends that have it. My boss has one. Actually one or two of them. My coworker has a whole bunch of them. Like, she's like really totally cool. She has like a really cool like fender on her calf. She also has a rose for her daughter. Her daughter's name is Abby. So it's kind of like for the Beatles. And she also like loves like Puxatawny Phil. And her and her husband would always make it a ritual to go every year for Groundhog Day to go see Puxatawny Phil. They didn't go now that they have the kid, but it was like they have that there, and they have some sort of course. She had a couple other ones, but I'm like, that's really cool. But I don't know what I would get because there's just so many things that you can do with tattoos. And like I have a coworker who has fantastic like sleeves. She has like both her arms like slowly filled in with like books. Like she has like stuff for like Jack and the Beanstalk, and she has it for some of the classics. She has sunflowers and for Van Gogh. It's so awesome. You see that thing on the screen next to you? You want me to get that? The dragon? I don't know. It's a bit big. I don't even know where I'm gonna put it. Let alone it's just like, you know, if I put it in my arm, whatever, and I don't know. It's something to consider because I want if I were to go and get a tattoo, I mean, like, it would have to be something meaningful. But of course, like, especially like if you want to get a sleeve, because like also my cousin has a sleeve. My cousin has like a dragon sleeve. I'm like, that's really cool. His father got it for him for his birthday present. I'm like, damn, that's savage. Hi, I'm Haru. I would get a kappa face so people would see how sarcastic I am. Me after a workout. I don't have any, but idea for collage thing that represents your favorite bands. That would be nice. You working out. I haven't been. Hi, Ghoulicious. How's it going? Yeah. I don't know. I haven't been really exercising much except for doing stuff at work because I've been just tired. I've been sleeping late and stuff like that. But I should be. I just did yoga today, so slowly but surely. But yeah. Embrace the sleep. I've been sleeping like really late. It's between like 1 a.m. to like 2 p.m. Build those muscles now. T-Gen through and through. Yes, yes. Yeah, I do the yoga. Thank you. Hey, Second Knot, how's it going? Thank you, Mr. Manbuzz, for that. No way or shape and form with the music. 3 out of 10. Excuse you. I'm sorry. Your knees are hurting looking at that. Well, hey, they said that the way to help with your knees is to slowly do that. Keep thinking the mannequin, the chick from RE Village. Yes, it kind of does, actually, not gonna lie. Because the hat looks very similar to Madame D, and the shirt does too. Oh, that's quite alright, Second Knot. No worries about it. I always appreciate the lurkers everywhere. Brock, do you have like gallon bottles at home? Or even like water bottles, plastic bottles? Just put sand in it. Put sand in it. That'll be your weights. No? Did you? Yeah, or even like bricks. Yeah, if you have bricks, just use those. I'm not finding any good flex emote combos. Why not? Hey J-Dunk, how's it going? Why not take the sand? The sand is technically free. Or even use your own, like if you have rocks, put it away. Yeah. I mean, if you have laundry detergent bottles, use that. So, but yeah. Oh man. Everyone from Outer Heaven's here tonight. I love it. I love it. Milk gallons, yeah. Like if you have like other like juice gallon bottles or like even liter bottles, it's cool. Hi, for real. We don't dispose enemies down the sink. We do not. That is such a lie. It's a farce. We had to get a plumber come in to fix our sink because it wasn't draining, so we fixed it. So yeah. Punch Kiefer's will build character. I mean, yeah. Punching Kiefer. Punching Kiefer. That's always a nice punching bag, right? Hehe. Oh my god. Let me see what we have here. Right. Especially May and Twin. Don't use a disposal. They're super handy with the cutlery. Was the human pulp clogging the pipes, Kappa? I swapped the wrong water inlet on your washer. Oh no! Was it too small or was it too big? Or just didn't fit in general? Listen, excuse you. Excuse you, I would do no such thing. How dare you? How dare you, Mr. Van Buzz and Jack? Yeah. So, where did we leave off in NieR? Oh yeah. I think we're on some sort of mission now. I think after we saved the village, we got Kaine. I can't remember where we're supposed to go next. I think we can visit the kids in Junk Heap to upgrade our weapons. And then do that. There's a hot water inlet on the cold water one. Actually a pair, and it was too late when I ordered it. Should have bought both sets to be sure. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't really advance too much, but there was a book following me around. Yes. Yes. Definitely for sure on that. Yeah, I think we just finally got into the throes of the second portion, the 5-year jump skip. So. Okay, we're gonna go back to main screen. Yeah, I remember that. You were watching the second one. A lot of football tomorrow. Nice! Is it college football or is it just like regular football? Because I know college football is starting soon. Actually, it already started, probably. Okay, what is wrong with this thing? This thing is like super slow. Regular NFL. I only remember your last meal yesterday no longer exists. Yeah, what is time? Who do you think is gonna be in the Super Bowl this year, Foxhound? Oh, that's right. College footballs are on Saturdays and regular footballs are on Sundays. That's right. That's right. I forget. I wasn't too big I'm not a big sports person, to be honest. I wagering on seeing football in the adequate bowl. You don't make picks this early? Yeah, I know. What game is on? Do you know, for the weekend, for this tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow, right? Have a good lurk, Jack. Go city name sports team. Usually is. Yep, exactly. It usually is.
Man, I'm bushed. I hope you have better luck finding the thieves than I did.
the outer heaven little dragons. What a team that will be. We'll all be our own football team.
Shop here more often, yeah? I'm damn near broke.
Yeah, we'd be barrel rolling. Wait, what is going on here? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to talk to the fisherman. No. That is definitely a nice name, Foxhound. Oh. Can I get here? No. We should sponsor some kids team somewhere. Make them use that name. You know, that is a plan, Unclean. You got those smart brains going. I predict Buffalo, but I haven't decided on the NFC yet. But you have a really better idea in a month or two, yeah.
Which job should I give you first? Come back when
Wait, where am I supposed to go? I missed so much of this game, I don't understand why we ride in now. Oh well. So basically, for whatever reason, something happened to the world, and there's these dark shadows and shit like that. And apparently, like, in order to save, like, or keep, like, the people safe in the library, which is like that building right over there, this girl decided to sacrifice herself and seal herself to keep the monster in. There's a 5-year time skip, and you look just like Raiden. Exactly that, Unclean. And then you just re-release her back after this whole series of events with this one character and whatnot. Yeah, we went from shonen to seinen. Yeah. get hair in weird places. Now, I mean, you know, the kid did just become an adult now. So, put me in, coach. I'll break the other team's star player's ankle on purpose, whatever it takes. You're gonna get booted out. You're gonna get, like, you know, banned from the game upgrade. Don't do that. Yeah. It's like a whole weird series for this. The biggest important thing is we're basically finding our sister. Within the 5-year span, our sister got kidnapped. So, it's just like, oh, okay. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go there. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold up. Huh. Yeah, we're supposed to go find this fisherman dude. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we haven't really gotten too far on the storyline, to be honest, because I was also building my computer that time, so... It's only wrong if you get caught. In Roblox or MGSV. Yeah, you know, eventually I'll have to go back to MGSV because I'm a glutton for punishment. I still haven't uninstalled it because I actually kind of want to play it again, like the other missions. And also, I've been playing Survive. I've been playing Survive off screen.
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, it's
Remember
this
me?
guy.
That red bag. By my pages, you're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
It was pretty good, Unclean. So, I thought at the end of the PC build that my fans were dead. 2 of the PC fans were not running. I was an idiot and I forgot that because the case was so small, I had to really tie the cables really tight. And I did it off screen to fix them. Because I also thought it was an issue with the fan header, so I figured it out, made them work, and it worked perfectly fine. It's really, really cool. I really like the size of the PC. I can actually show it to you, what it officially looks like now. I'll look from the standards with the championship ring, though. Big old diamond dragon with DRK's face and gold in his side and dog on the other is a bag of M&Ms. Oh my god, upgrade. What a ring that would be, wouldn't it? Oh, jeez. That would be crazy. That would be some crazy, crazy thing. Where is the... And for size reference, the computer is smaller than the corgi butt. It is definitely smaller than the corgi butt. Which is hilarious. It is quite hilarious. Okay, so this is the size of the thing. Also, the stupidest thing is that Discord wouldn't even let me post this until I covered the butt crack. Like, I cannot believe it. How prude is Discord? Camera left. Camera left. Okay, I need to close this thing. Dragon. What are you talking? What do you... How do I turn this off? Turn it off. Yeah. Listen, yeah. They wouldn't let me put this on here unless I freaking... Yeah.
Hi!
Yeah, it's a really nice tiny build. So here's the corgi butt for size. Yes. And then this is what the PC looks like. So the PC itself is about 12 inches tall and 10 inches long, and it's about probably like 4 to 5 inches wide this way. So it is compact. It is super compact, and it looks neat as hell. Holy shit, it looks so nice. This is all acrylic, and you had to hand assemble it. So, I mean, it's one of those annoying cases where, like, they don't give you clear instructions, and you don't know if you mess up unless you realize you did something wrong. Like, these black bars here, I've messed up a couple times because I put them in the wrong orientation. But other than that, oh, it was super fun to build with. The motherboard is an Gigabyte Aorus X570 Si Pro AX, has built-in Wi-Fi, and it has like 2 M.2 slots you can use, and it has a really nice heatsink. It's like a high quality, it's a very thick one. The motherboard itself was like 3 pounds. I was like, damn, that's a heavy motherboard. So, but it is like a beauty. The graphics card I was using, I got from, that could fit this. First off, the most important thing to fit this was the Asus Dual 3050. So the 3050 is actually less powerful than my current GPU in my computer, which is a MSI Mech 2X 6600 XT. But with the stats in here, there's a Ryzen 7 5700G, which also has an APU in here. So in the case I had to get rid of take off the 3050, I have graphics in here. Well, hey, to be fair, they let you get away with that, so who knows what kind of buttholes start peer and posting. Yeah, that's very true. So I think there could be worse. So, but yeah. So I would say the case build itself was 7.5 out of 10, because there's this weird funky gap with the motherboard and the IO shield, which I think should not be there, but it is what it is. I might have messed up somewhere, but honestly, it was a fun build. I actually really, really enjoyed this build, to be honest. It was fun. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. I have to sell my other computer. I did manage to sell both old GPUs that I have, which was great. So now I just have to sell one other computer. One of my coworkers might take it, so we'll see. It's not... Yeah, I don't know if when they made it, it wasn't flush, or maybe the part wasn't flush. I don't know, but hey, I'm done with it until I need to fix something with it, but it's not that hard to fix. But yeah, yep, so that is our build. It was, like I said, I really had a lot of fun doing this. Camera right. Camera right. Okay. It was really fun, though. Yours would be incredibly tame compared to kinds of asses in the world. Yeah, oh yeah. I know.
Hey, it's been a while.
I know, Dre.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked.
As built your... Oh, is it a mid-size one? Is it a mid-size case you were working with, Unclean? 17 by 15 by 6. I think mine is about that size too. I think. Yeah. Mine is the NZXT S, I think it's 340. I built this computer in like 2018. So it's about 3 to 4 years old now. And I really like this case. The case is really good. It has 2 SSDs, 3.5 hard drives, and then there's one M.2. Or do I have 2 M.2s? I might have 2 M.2s actually. No, I have one M.2. So it has a lot of space. But though one of my mechanical drives already filled up, so I have to empty it out and use the other one.
Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Also, let me know if I'm like loud, because I can't tell with my thing. Yeah, I think that's the case, I think. Hold on. And... Yeah, that's the case. Yep. You're alright for me as well? Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work.
Panda.
Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
This is the fast travel, right? Okay, so we're at our village. So we're supposed to go to Seafront or Northern Plains. Find the entrance of the Lost Shrine. Okay.
Oh there!
Rear path.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Complimenting on each other's butts? Nice.
Let us make haste.
Oh! Oh, he floats! That's right. I forgot that he floats. That's kind of cool. That's pretty awesome that he floats. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so we're in the back castle area. Oh, that's really awesome. He's floating. The Lords of Shadow. You know what? It kind of reminds me of the name. It kind of reminds me of the Castlevania game, which I actually still have to finish playing. Oh, look at that. Those are the fallen buildings of, like, the cities. Like, the cities now. Oh, man. Look at that. I wonder, like, if you were to put in these, like, the United States terms. Oh, I know, Panda. We're gonna look at, her butt. There we go. Booty shot. Rip to that franchise? Yeah. There you go. Those of you who want your booty shots, there you go. You like playing Castlevania? Don't you? I have to play Castlevania, actually. That's another series I want to play. Spaghetti. Yeah. Nope, there you go. Yeah, Castlevania is another series I want to play. Bring me that south mouth. What? What is south mouth? Is that another term for ass? What is that? Is it? I'm not a huge Kaine fan. Probably agree with Weiss, and even more as I get older and grumpier. No? What is... Okay, what's south mouth? Do exclamation point jail. Second knot. It's another term? Beware of chompers here? Exclamation point, wait. Is it jail? Oh, I have to say it. Jail for you.
Bunk. Horny jail for you.
I can't remember if it was jail or not. Let me actually check my commands. I don't even remember my commands, to be honest. It's bonk. I think it's bonk. Yeah, exclamation point bonk. So, there you go. That's the jail. You're trapped here?
Bunk.
Yeah, there we go.
Horny jail for you.
So let's since we're here, let's teach May the term prison wallet? Oh god. Is that bad? What is prison wallet? Obtain Speared Devil Queen. There's just an IG Fitness meme page that makes a ton of pre-workout napkins up the south mouth memes? What? Wait, what? There's just an IG Fitness meme page that makes a ton of pre-workout napkins up to Southmouth memes? The freak? Upgrade could be the bonk command as well. Prison ain't so bad. You can't make sangria in the toilet. Of course, it'd be shank or be shanked. I'm so lost. I am super lost. I don't think I want to know. Apply the meaning of Southmouth to prison wallet and you'll figure it out. Mailing is too pure for Twitch. I don't know any of these terms. Like, I have to ask people to tell me what some of the acronyms are because it's like, I don't know what they are. I'm not an acronym person. Instagram means bunch of degens here. There's also Google. Have you heard? Yeah, I've heard of that. There's also Urban Dictionary. Here's the funny thing. I looked up my name. I think I looked up the actual spelling and I looked up the way that it's supposed to be spelled, and one of them was actually true to a T. You love her wrestle with these parlances. Let me see if I can find it again. Hi, Jehudi. Hello. Very, very good evening to you. You're up late today. What's this name of the game you're playing? I am playing NieR Replicant. It's like version 1.2247448739. Blue boys, how you doing today? Go back to the shadow. The dark fire will not avail you. Flame Instagram. We're doing our job, corrupting the wholesome one streamer at a time. I seen an older raised the streets in 1990s and I've seen things, man, I don't recommend it. If I made a meme, it would be, look, I look like I know what I'm doing, but I just nodded my way through your conversation until I could Google what you were talking about. Doing good. We're working on NieR, and we didn't get too far. We just fast traveled to the castle of the Lord of Shadows. So we didn't get too far, but we're gonna get there. Hopefully we'll get somewhere today. Okay. We just got to the jump skip, Jehudi, and we just also got Kaine unfrozen. So we're now looking for the Lord of Shadow. Some of these things on Urban Dictionary are like really weird for like the way my name is spelled. And Shadow Lord, sorry. And let me look to see at the other one. Yeah, the other way I have is also kind of weird. Okay, so they have this whole thing about Mei Ling. Yeah, let me just put this up. Okay, so this is like a whole thing on Mei Ling. Here. So Emil looks like, yes, we got Emil. That was what his name is, so it's Emil. Yeah, so here. On Urban Dictionary for Mei Ling, delicate and exquisite. That sounds a little weird. Okay, but Mei Ling is a lovely woman with a deep compassion for others, is kind, helpful, and a good listener. She's highly regarded for her sympathy and good advice. Mei Ling has an affinity for cats. I don't know why I have an affinity for cats because I'm allergic to them. I am exquisite. No, I'm not exquisite. I don't want to be described that. Oh, that's weird. And then she is a great cook and likes to feed people large homemade homemade meals. I mean, that's kind of true, but the whole affinity for cats things is another thing. Excuse me? Yeah. And then here's another one. Mei Ling isn't a common name, but she's beautiful, amazing, and even breathtaking. She's very clumsy, but does it flawlessly. Mei Ling for sure is a heartbreaker. Okay, that's very weird. Okay. The second definition is give a response. I did not write this myself. Please. I did not. Okay, here's another whole thing that was made. Apparently in 2021, I watched People's Souls. What the? So, Mei Ling is a Chinese name that means a lot of things. Mei Ling was in many ways a Bruce Lee movie character because of the dignity the name presents. It was Madame Chiang Kai-shek, or Madame Chiang's name. Song Mei Ling was loved, respected, and always a mystery. What? Have what? Jesus. Mei Ling is a strong and pure name. She doesn't know the effect she has, but usually women with this name are memorable and auspicious. Like, what? Song Mei Ling, she is not to be thought of as weak. Though feminine, honest, and kind and motherly, she will be an ally to the weak and stand for what is right. I guess? She is kind but see through those who are being victims to gain control. She is patient as a sage of 1,000 years, but to gain her respect, you must be a good person both in private and public. A fake nature is the lowest to ethicals. Okay, not gonna lie, that's actually very true. That is very true. There is strength behind the symbol's meaning and history. From Chinese, Mei means beautiful, combined with Ling, meaning age, duration, Ling, which is actually this character, or Ling, meaning clever, smart, performer, solitary. However, I don't think that's also right. This character here seems legit. Only magic can defeat Mei. Magic Mei. You're going to Urban Your Dictionary now? Yeah. So this character here actually is a sound for Jade. So supposedly they have sound words, sound effect words. So when you, I think you tap Jade together, there's supposed to be some sort of ling sound, I guess. You gonna read your horoscope next? Yeah, but then that's gonna mean it's gonna tell you guys what my birthday is, and I'm not doing that. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm not telling you what my birthday is. No. But this is actually a sound for Jade. Like when they ting together or something like that, yeah. So like onomatopoeia, almost gosh clever. Yeah, no, not doing that. Yeah. These are just a few of the meanings. Should you fall in oh boy. Fall in love with a Mei Ling or have your heart broken, think before you try to destroy her character with falsities. The moment others meet her, they see good characters. Name your child Mei Ling if you want a child who holds her own, is is naive but pure and has a nature and personality that everybody wants to be around. She will attract others because she thinks others feel others' feelings before her own. Some of these things are okay, some of these are really weird. God, am I naive? I'm not naive. Good lord. Freaking Urban Dictionary. This is the first result of yours. An amazing teenage boy who is kind of short. Ho, but cute. He has beautiful eyes and an extraordinary personality. He's sweet, funny, talented, and can make you smile at the drop of a hat. He's dead, sexy, and very intelligent. Anybody would be extremely lucky to have him. Who's that gorgeous boy over there? So what do you think, Mr. Manbuzz? Is that, like, to a T for you for Urban Dictionary, or what? I'll send $50 gift card randomly so you can buy a Stone Cold ice cream cake then. No, don't send it to me. Upgrade because I can't eat that much ice cream. It's a huge cake. I mean, we did have to teach you about Southmouth and Prison Wallet. May I'm not Eve. Also, what's Prison Wallet? That's very true. I don't know. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm gay now. Jeez. Oh no, Prison. The damn Poppy. I'm in love now. Absolutely, you to a T. Jesus. You Southmouth. Cake is for sharing? Yeah, I know. But I'm like, yeah, but damn, this is crazy. Why? These are all like recent. What the hell? Hold on. Mailing is someone. There are many it leaves you a smile face. Someone you can talk to for hours and still want to talk when you leave. Or childhood makings. Blah. If you ever land a mailing, don't take her for granted because she will go savage on you. And then when it's over, it's over. But mailing's the best person ever. Jesus. They get really obscure when I go down. I'm like, some of the things for Urban Dictionary can be a little sketch. They can be just a little bit too sketch. I only use it very rarely, Jehudi. Very rarely. And the only time I only use it is if I don't know certain acronyms. I'm like, what the freak is this acronym? I'm like, ew. This is what it is. Like, I should not trust Urban Dictionary. Oh my god. Imagine sticking a napkin full of pre-workout up your south mouth. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things on Urban Dictionary. I remember like it was really, really, really big back in the day for a lot of people. Like, oh my god, look at Urban Dictionary.
Bunk. Horny jail for you.
I still haven't figured out. I don't know what it is. And Upgrade just sent me something about it. So I'm gonna look at it after stream. I'm not looking at it on, like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just look at it on screen. Right now. Oh. Oh. Really? Is it? Thank you, Upgrade, for the education. Oh my god. Well. Oh boy. I never... No, we are not talking about Southmouth all day. No, no. I would think once and done, that's it. Where the hell do these people come up with names like this? Holy shit, this is so weird. Oh my god. Yeah, I think learning it once is enough, and I'm sure Upgrade is having the time of his life after I just discovered it. I'm like, oh, okay. May is losing confuser since every stream. You guys want me to get corrupted every time? I already got corrupted, you know, what do you call, since V. You know, I was perfectly not the potty mouth, and then after freaking V, I started, like, throwing F-bombs. I'm trying to be good not to throw F-bombs anymore, but sometimes it just, like... Sometimes that does not stop now. Like, I've already... The faucet's leaking, so... As great as you guys are also bad for me. Fudge me in the asparagus? What? Okay. Oh, we're back here again? No plumbers here, boss? Flame DRK corrupted us all. Chat has been corrupted with the virus. Oh shit. So it's true that girls like bad boys? I mean, it really depends, Mr. Manbuzz. Oh, what the freak? Hold up. This... Is this considered light? Slovakia, bless him wherever he is, yeah. I hope he's having a good vacation. I didn't know that Ghost in the Character shell would be there. Oh, really? Okay. So does anybody have a wholesome story? See puppies having outside? I think, well, if we want to say wholesome stuff, I get to see my one lovely puppy every that comes, I think, every second Tuesday of the month, and she's a therapy reading dog for the kitties, and I'm like, I love my Josie. Oh, really? Yeah, I get to see my Josie, I think Tuesday, which I'm very happy. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, this is heavy. I was riding a skateboard today, and some kids thought it was the coolest thing. I popped in front wheels, and they thought it was cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know why. They decided to do that. I think I'll go with this one. Okay, so we're here again. We still don't have the map for this. I definitely can't think about anything wholesome. I don't know quite what to think about it. Yeah, he's got a cool oh boy. He's got a cool skateboard. Ooh. Everybody's cool. Y'all are cool corgis. Oh, I didn't know this was broken. Oh, I should be breaking their armor. Yes. I'm cool as well? I'm okay. They're cooler people. But thank you. You've been thoroughly corrupted. How much corruption is there, Mr. Mambuzz? Is there like 100% corruption, or is there 99? Or 69% corruption? Nice. Okay, so these are all empty rooms. May's cooler than the other side of a pillow. What an acronym. Not acronym, no. It is an acronym, no. 169, no. Comparison, that's what it is, comparison. Jesus, what is English? Oh, come on. Ah. Okay, come on. Okay, so we got through there. Okay, so we can't even go through here. Okay. So we gotta go up the stairs. Okay. Oh, really? No worries about part of the reason I don't stream is I can't really talk about playing. I think only I can make a approximation of grunts. I mean, you get used to it over time, Panda. Like, literally, for me to be able to get comfortable at this level, it took me about 4 or 5 years, to be honest. Like, I started streaming, like, on and off. Oh, shit. Like, maybe... Actually, I didn't start streaming till 2020. So it's been about maybe... Oh, maybe... No, about maybe 2019, 2020. So it's been almost, like, 2-3 years now. About that. I swear it's been, like, 3 years. Maybe 2. Whatever. But, yeah. And then you get used to it. I should probably make it more of a habit to just read the comments and then answer them. Because I always have a habit of reading them all on screen. Streamer brain is real. Reading chats while playing game is saying your own thoughts is kind of hard. Effortlessly cool? No, I'm not effortlessly cool. You guys know how many times I have so many, like, Pepega moments. I really shouldn't say Pepega, because I heard it's really bad. But, like, a lot of stupid moments that I do. And I'm like, what? Like, really? But thank you. I always appreciate you guys sticking with me, even with my shenanigans. I really, really appreciate it. It's like a growing process. A growing progress, to say. Yeah, so you get used to it after a while, but I mean, if it's really a game that I need to focus on for real, then I will not be reading chat at all, because I need the utmost concentration to be used. Ooh. Go, 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 go. I do like the tornado, it's so good. Oh, is this another weapon? Oh, yes, we got the shrine map. The older character's okay. I do like the combat. Yes, sweet cheese. I do like the combat Jehudi. The combat feels a little bit more improved before he's older. I think Ray Chase is great as him. Who's Ray Chase? Oh, you mean the mocap person? The voice actor? I don't know who he is. I have to look him up. I'm probably sure I've heard him somewhere before in other things. You happen to know what other things he's done? Yeah. What other things has he done? You're hearing him when NieR talks. He did Noctis. That's right. I forget he did Noctis. Yeah, I never did Final Fantasy 15. Hey, who tipped $20? He did some English subs. I'm not surprised. Whoever tipped the $20, thank you so much. Please, really save your money. I do not need it. I really don't need it. But thank you. Let's see what I can... Didn't realize. Have a good night. Have a good night, Amaro. Yes, I'm checking the email, but I haven't gotten the email yet, so I don't know. It's very tricky. I'll look at it later. I'll look at it later. I'm still gonna yell at you people. Don't. Oh, I need to go up there. Every time I hear him now, I can't unhear the NieR MC. I mean him as the MC? Wait. No. You played this game so much? Have a good night, Omaru. They can't come with me? Oh, did you play the original one? Knowing the degeneracy of chat, yelling at them would discourage and do it more. I know, which is the unfortunate problem. Wait, I can't go through here? Wait a minute, what? Oh, you played this remaster a lot? Okay. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Okay. Did I forget where I'm supposed to go here after this? Wait. The OG English actor is completely different, yeah. As I played Papa NieR, yeah. I'm not surprised. I remember hearing the voice actor for that. I was like, whoa, that was definitely different. You have a map now. Yeah, it's a complete circle. Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I was like, it's weird, because I don't remember. No, not yet, Judy. Not yet. Chad NieR. The map, yeah, it's not really the greatest, but... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is this what I'm supposed to do? Okay, probably. Unblock it. Aha, okay.
This is all too easy.
Oh, come on. Automa's worse. Well, I'm gonna play Automa next, but I think I'm gonna play another game in between that. I had a game in mind, because it also depends on where it's gonna fall. Also, the other issue is, like, I may stop playing NieR for at least a week or two. Once we hit the middle of September, depending how far we get in NieR. Because I am kind of 80% confirmed to go to New York Comic Con. So I have to work on a cosplay. I already have one cosplay already in the works. I'm just waiting for the suit, the blazer, and the skirts come in the mail from overseas. I have the headphones ready. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do to basically make me officially Melee. Yeah. So the cosplay I'll be making is a prop, which is Deuce's head from Hades. New York Comic Con is the first weekend of October. So it's gonna be this weekend of Indigenous Peoples Day, or formerly known as Columbus Day. Hi NLP. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the items to finish being gathered, and then also the problem is whether or not I'm gonna fit it, because Asian sizes are a pain in the ass. I think the only map is bad when you do it. You're in Atlanta then? No, don't worry about it, Upgrade. Honestly, just enjoy yourself in Atlanta. It's the thought that counts. Honestly, don't worry about it. Because anyway, you have to buy the tickets, and the tickets are pretty much like they're not cheap. They're not cheap. I wouldn't recommend it. The only reason why I'm able to do that is because I can get the 4-day passes for 100 because I work in a library setting / education setting / creative setting, like for a professional pass. And I'm also going to be staying at a hotel with my friend. This is the first year I'm actually staying at a hotel, so it's going to be quite interesting this year. How is this going to work? Oh, I forgot I can jump over. Bro, push it. No, back-mailed item. Yeah, I have to wait, like... They said it's like 7 to 14 days NLP to gather it, apparently. Book industry connections? Yeah, I know. So it's actually pretty fun. I enjoy getting the discounted tickets, but New York Comic Con's been getting a little bit too crowded for my taste. But this year they said that they capped it, but I don't know what their idea of capping is. So we'll just have to wait and see. And it's crazy because this year they have Oscar Isaac going, they have Michael Fox and the guy who did the professor from Back to the Future there. Holy shit, this stuff is expensive. They also have a whole bunch of people from Shadow and Bone going. Brendan Fraser is gonna be there, so that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I don't know, Jehudi. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty insane. Yes, Christopher Lloyd is gonna be there, but it's expensive to get, like, the autograph packs and whatever, and apparently you have to pay to get into the panel, which I'm surprised. Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I was surprised, but it's super expensive. Like, super expensive. I think it was, like, in order for you to get, like, if you want to be, like, get the premium pack or some type of thing for, like, a guaranteed picture with Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox or whatever shit that is, get a signed autograph for him or whatever, it's like, and you'll get guaranteed seating for something and whatever, it's like the highest tier pack, it's like $1,000. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not spending $1,000 on that. I wasn't too bothered by Block Club yet. I don't know who's gonna be there. Upgrade, I have to look. But one of my favorite artists and that in the comic book, I have two favorite ones. One of them is Sean Gordon Murphy, and he does a fantastic Batman White Knight series. Oh my god, I love it so much. And I can't wait to buy the comic for his newest series, for his newest arc there, if I go. I'm just super stoked for it. Oh my god. Because I have all of his volumes as of right now, which is Batman White Knight, Batman White Knight, I think it's something Knight. No, it's Batman Azure Knight, I think. Why don't I even remember it? He also did Tokyo Ghost, which was fantastic. He also did American Vampire with Mark Miller, which is really good. He did Curse of the White Knight, and now his newest one is called Beyond the White Knight, and Batman Beyond is in it. I love Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond was the shit back then. Yes, supposedly it was the saner Joker, second not. And I am a huge fan of that story arc and how it's different. And also Batman White Knight Harley Quinn. Batman Beyond is so good, and I am super stoked that somebody decided to go back to Batman Beyond. Especially with the way he draws. He and his wife are working the storyboard together. It's so good. So I was super excited. I'm like, man, I'm really excited he's coming to New York Comic Con, but I still haven't decided if I'm going officially yet. Oh, he can heal me. So yeah, oh my god, I'm gonna fangirl so hard. Like, I rarely fangirl for, like, a lot of artists, because I read a lot of comic books, but it's just him and Sana Takeda and, I believe, Marjorie Liu are, like, the only 2 or 3 artists I really really go crazy about. I have to buy the newest one from Marjorie Liu again. She did Monstrous, which is very beautiful. It's a very beautiful graphic novel. Because it's also by she also did I think X-23, which was the female Wolverine, along with Vampire Jubilee. And I actually cosplayed Vampire Jubilee in 2017 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2017, and that was fun. And I believe it was like 2018. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I cosplayed as, what's the girl's name in We Bare Bears? Chloe. I cosplayed as Chloe with We Bare Bears. I had the oversized sweater, I had the wig, I had the glasses. It was really cute. I had a lot of fun cosplaying as Chloe. Oh. Okay, so we got that. Why were you throwing all those? Grimoire Vice. Edit. Weapons. Let's do all. Ooh. Okay. And where's the other one? Yeah, I wish it was easier. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so then there's also the martial arts. Okay, so that's enough. By the way, weapon upgrades, I recommend you look at the weapon stories. Oh, okay, is that when you go to Junk Heap, Jehudi? So that way I know. Each weapon has their own story. Oh, okay. Yes. Ooh, yes. Break him, break him. Junk Heap? Okay, that's what I thought. Because I wasn't sure if it was to go to Junk Heap or not. I'll probably go to Junk Heap after this one. It also depends on how badly I get beaten up by the boss. Ooh. Alright, go get a snack. Have a safe snack run. If I always thought it was funny you'd open the door and Kaine was already standing on the door. Maybe ice cream sandwich? Yeah, go ahead. Or why don't you get like a cone? Oh dear, oh dear. Why don't you just get like a small cup then too? Instead, you know, find an ice cream parlor or an ice cream place. You can upgrade your weapons for you. Just send the payment to them, I'll get right to it. Shh. Yes, Panda. There's actually this one of the local places that sell the ice cream nearby. They actually have cinnamon. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh god, I didn't look at it. Shit. They have cinnamon bun ice cream. Twin wants that, so I gotta look it up. Oh shit, I died. Crap. I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go get Twin some ice cream tomorrow. Weapons are all trophy at this point? Oh, okay. Oh, to even like 100% it? That'd be crazy. I don't think I want to 100% it. Yeah, no, I don't want to. You'd be crazy. Well, I mean, I also know Fox plays officials, who sometimes comes in here. He has 100%ed the game, and he's the mad lad that will 100% a game. He's really good though. Yeah, he's like a really good streamer for that. So if you like to watch anybody who does 100% and likes to do certain different challenging things, like Fox plays official is really good. But he is in Aussie time, so he does stream like, actually he streams his very late night. And he wakes up, I think, at this time, which is like Aussie afternoon time. His no-hit run of Yomi was epic. Yeah, I heard about that, Puni. Oh, by the way, Puni, how have you been, by the way? Hope like work and stuff has been treating you well, by the way. Sorry I didn't ask that earlier. I thought there was some value in it. Yeah. I've been well, dear. Oh, good. I'm glad. Did you change... Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Did you change jobs recently? Because I don't remember if you had changed it from the last one. The one that had the cute puppies. It was nice to see all those puppy pictures that you posted. Uno. Korisara. I know, right? Oh no! Oh, that's right. You have the trash panda pictures. There's nothing wrong with that, but that was pretty funny. But appreciated nonetheless, Puni. Appreciated nonetheless. Oh god. Beyblade, yes. Actually, it does remind you of Beyblade. The way he spins. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. Okay, that does a guard break. Okay. Are you dead? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know you could hold him. Oh shit. But that's actually good to know. I didn't know if holding it actually does pretty good damage. Yes, please, Jehudi. Ooh, he got slammed into the wall. Because right now I think pressing and holding the attack button is actually pretty good right now. Oh, what is this? Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't know what was that? What was that? Is that a charge attack? Oh, that's true. Okay, that's one other thing, too. Yeah. I know that one. Ooh, that took a big chunk of damage. Ooh, goodbye. Ooh. Oh, damn, that took a big chunk out of him. Holy shit. Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Come on, let me just hit him. God damn it. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I know. Well, at least we have the checkpoints now. At least that's a good thing. Please give me more stuff. That was actually pretty good. I was surprised that was actually a lot smoother than it was. Ooh, you got a salami cheese stick. Nice. Get that protein, you get that dairy. Nice. Where are we supposed to go now? Oh, I think we're supposed to go here, right? Did you just get like the regular, like the chocolate and vanilla ice cream sandwich, J-Dunk? Okay, I think we're here.
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Aww.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste your time.
He's staging a
just
protest.
feels
Chocolate chip. Ooh, chocolate chip ice cream sandwich. That sounds nice.
That's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with.
Oh, good God. What the heck is going on?
Emil.
We've got a super important mission.
Emil sounds like
You
a little
can't sleep out in the
avance.
rain.
Kind of
What if
does,
you catch a
actually.
cold?
I have no clue why. All I did was just plug in my controller to charge. What the hell is going on with this game? It's like at 10 FPS. What the freak?
Besides, I like camping. Kaine, sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories.
What is going on with this freaking computer? Holy shit. Okay. Please, frames. Oh, good God. There is some
Emil,
weird
that's
shit with
enough.
this controller.
I got a fucking image to maintain.
Okay, oof. Okay, that... Hello, Renrut. How's it going? Save the frames. Yeah, I have no clue. How's it going? I hope you're having a good... Is it a Saturday or is it Sunday for you? This is what Dragon Guard feels like? Oh, good god. Is it easier if I just call you Mata? Mata. Whatever name you prefer. But too bad it happens. Yeah, and you know, here's the problem. It's kind of like what Konami does. You know? No, wait, am I supposed to bring it all the way over here? Just don't call him late for dinner. Saturday, still yes, my name is backwards Poggers? Oh, Adam! Okay. That's pretty cool. Well, whatever you'd like me to do, if you prefer Adam or prefer Mata or Mata Rut. Trying to sound clever, but I'm not. Oh, I'm supposed to put all the way over here? Wait, what? Oh, oops. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's nothing here. Shoot. Why do I feel like the boss battle is gonna be pretty hard? I guess I'll do Adam. Oh, it's the boxes are still here 5 years. Huh?
No! What are you doing? Save your
My
money.
god. Adam. Why are you gonna be coming in here with that oh good lord, these frames. What the freak? Yo, what is with these frames today? Adam, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. You mad person coming in here. Just and subbing. Okay, please don't crash. Oh god. What the hell is this? I hope my GPU isn't dying. It's just, I don't, what the hell is this? NieR Staggerant. You're telling me, Panda. What the hell's with these frames? But do you enjoy those emotes, Adam? Do you definitely enjoy those emotes? Where am I? Oh, there's nothing here. No.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of hopeless puppies.
Just kick them aside.
Come on. I'm surprised that they actually had enemies here. I don't remember if the beginning part of the game that we had enemies here. Ostera. Thanks for the tip, by the way, Judy. This is like way easier. Two-handed sword Beast Lord. I don't think there were enemies here. Yeah, I don't think so. That's what not that I remember. Mace Stylen. Stylen. Yes, thank you. Nah, there weren't. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, what do we got today for the sword? Devil Sunrise. Oh, that is a heavy mofo. Ooh. What does this remind me of? What does this remind me of? Kind of reminds me of Guan Ping. Yeah, you know what? It kind of reminds me of Guan Ping from Dynasty Warriors when he has this big blade. Would it be worth it to reload it? Because here's the problem, Jehudi. When I first entered it, it had the problem. Okay, let me try quitting. See if that works. Because I want to say that I know they have issues with the PS4 controller. I turned off DS4. Because they said they had an issue with DS4. So I don't know. I'm getting DMC Nero swinging vibes, yeah. Yeah, I don't need the DS4. That's only if, like, I was doing something else with it. I think it was, like, if I was, doing, like, I was doing Twin Snakes with it, and I guess if I was doing emulation or something like that, I don't know. But emulation usually has their own thing. I don't know. I think it was, like, initially in the beginning when I plugged in the PS4 controller. Ah, here we go, back again. Let me swing this helicopter blade in your general direction. Ah, here we go again, back again.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light.
Oh, we're gonna move them to the light?
Dashing to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Foolish creatures. You cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming!
These creatures
Come on.
by the sun. Lure them into the light.
Come on. Come on, I guess. You got less than Wesker? Yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh. No, 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 no. So slow, slow. Yes. Okay, good. It kind of does have a little bit of Elden Ring thing. Oh damn, they double team him.
Have you felled the beast?
Oh man, this is cool. This is pretty cool. Uh-oh. Nope, not yet. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh god. We'll be spinning like a top. What the freak? Ah! Oh boy. Oh shit. It kind of does actually. There's that. Oh, I know which one you're talking about, Foxhound. I know which one you're talking about too. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's got me stuck. What the freak? Yeah. Oh, okay. I think there was one music thing in there in the actual standalone complex. I think. Yes. Go, 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 go. Yeah.
Kaine!
Oh shit!
Hurry! Strike it down!
Bro, you're not even doing anything. Just needed more than a night dress? I guess so. He's being covered in blood. Yo, what the hell? Holy crap.
Kaine, are you alright?
She's not alright,
Kaine!
bro. She's got stabbed in the center of the heart,
I
man.
fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
Oh,
What
her
is
butt.
happening?
You know, the only thing that the black curse doesn't go through is her underwear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Cursed booty. Listen, they made it obvious, and I also pay attention to a lot of small details. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Oh shit. Ooh. Damn, that hurts. Well, there's... Oh shit.
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
She drank the angry bee juice.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Even Vice says, oh dear, that way.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back.
Is she dead?
I can't be with
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you.
Context.
I'm weak and
Holy
I'm sad,
crap,
and I'm
context,
lonely,
kid.
But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you.
That is
So
such a
don't you dare
mouthful.
leave
Holy
me.
crap. Such a combination of like emotions rushing through here. That was seriously a whole combination of voice acting.
And thanks. I'm alright.
Mouthful mode? Exactly. Oh.
Over there.
Sephi, how's it going? Oh, I have not seen Mei Young's emote in a long time. How you doing, Sephi? How you been? How's your weekend going? Doing good. We are going through NieR. Mysterious stone fragment. The red sunset is your favorite item of all. Aw, that's so nice, Sephi.
And what is this?
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I
Yeah,
don't know what it says.
so far we haven't really gotten too far in NieR. We just did a time skip and we got to the Shadow Lord's castle.
Remarkably useless.
Because we were in the Shadow Lord's castle
Well, let's
in the
go
very
ask
beginning
Papa.
of the game. So now we're here again looking for the sister of this main character. Well, the
It's a
combat system's
cipher
pretty
of some
good.
kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
Sorry, I gotta look at something that the twin sent me. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for contact lenses for Mei Ling.
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this.
Oh. So we have 4 more keys to open. So we're looking for Loyal Suberus, Memory Tree, Sacrifice, and the Law of Robotics. Interesting.
I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something.
So that means it's basically the bosses that we fought. So we just beat the Guardian.
There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the junk heap.
But that's very true.
And the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth.
That is very true as well.
But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
I want to say sacrifice. Maybe. Kaine, how you doing today? Good evening or good morning to you. I don't know. I forget which times you are. How you doing? I think sacrifice is in the mansion. So where would Loyal Suberus be? Maybe Loyal Suberus might... Oh. Maybe Loyal Suberus and sacrifice might be in both the mansion and the laboratory. We haven't really gone to any farther places. Oh, no. So maybe Loyal Suberus might actually be in the desert temple. Or I don't know, it could be either sacrifice or Loyal Suberus, either one.
Not a problem.
Okay. Huh, interesting.
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
Murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides,
They're
it's
just
the only way to reach
shades.
the Shadow Lord.
Interesting.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right?
Wow, sassy.
The junk heap and the forest of myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Okay, bro.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just...
Adult MC's kind of unhinged.
scared,
Do you
you
like my
know?
glasses? Yes, Dre.
People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Alright, let's see where we get here. Big ass, it's definitely a big ass library. Head for the junk heap.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Okay, let me go get some more stuff, I think. What items do I have? Recovery items. How much money do we have? We have a lot of gold. Actually, let's go to the brothers jump heap. Imagine, not to be a downer, but not doing great this specific moment. It moved to new place sucks. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Sometimes the process deal with it. It's midnight, your time, by the way. Sorry for the romance, but no. Honestly, if you need a place to vent, definitely this is a good place for you to vent, Kaine. I'm always telling people you need a place to vent. That sucks though, man. Is it like the living area is not great or whatever?
Hey, you.
Or is it just
You
like
ever seen a treasure map before?
the place that you moved into isn't as great as you thought it was?
A treasure map. You know, a map that shows you where to find buried treasure. I'm collecting them. My lifelong dream is to one day roll naked in a pile of sweet, sweet treasure.
How long are you bound to your new place?
That's an interesting dream.
So that's why I'm looking for a new treasure map or two. If you find one, bring it on over to me, all right?
Sure, I guess I should know.
One could hardly expect to
Hold up.
Welcome. We've got some new weapons in stock.
Beastbane. I should actually save the money.
Blacksmiths always do.
Actually, let me see if I could sell.
Welcome.
What can I sell? Well, I guess let me go to the other ones.
Blacksmiths always do well.
We go to the other ones. Where are we go? Yeah, that's very true.
Man, I'm pushed.
Wish there was the easier way to get to this guy. The later and the small problems that I wouldn't have found screening. I have to go. I have 2,5. Oh. Oh, so you're bound for 7 months, right? Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Two comma 2.5 years? Oh, you're there for 2.5 years? Wow, what type of lease is that for?
My life is over, I tell you.
Yeah, how's that possible? Oh, Archine, are you in like Archine, are you like in like the England area? Cause you said you're an hour ahead of me, right? Or are you in like Greenland? Cause right now it's just about 11 a.m. I mean 11 p.m. Sorry. I think it depends on where he is because I don't, or where she is, or they are. Sorry. You're Brazil. Oh, that sucks. Oh, so then, yeah, your country has a very different system for us. Shit, that sucks. Is there anything that you can fix? So okay, sorry. I wasn't sure, Archine. I'm sorry. But is there any way you can, like, get them fixed, or do you have to go through your landlord? Because I know, especially depending on your lease, how it works, and there's certain clauses where, you know, you would have to go through your landlord, or you would have to go do it yourself, you know?
Easy, Vice. Hey there. What's going on?
And then I'm assuming if you break the contract early, you have to pay a very hefty fine for that, too. That sucks.
Whoa, friend. Whoa is what's going on. So I ended up having to work on me and my honey bun's wedding anniversary, right? And since we couldn't celebrate the occasion together, things got a little, heated.
Oh boy. Again with the wife?
I want to make it right and get back in her good books, but I'm a little in over my head. Think you could help a guy out?
Take a hell of a present to make up for a missed
You would
wedding
reckon
anniversary.
do this one? Okay.
I thought the same thing, so I asked my sweet dumpling if there's anything she wants.
Not doing all the side quests. I am not, Jehudi. Oh, I don't like that. That makes me look weird. Sorry, I'm looking at something just for context. There's some things maybe the landlady can't fix, but I don't think she'll be willing to if the neighbors suck. Oh no. I mean, it kind of sucks too because it's like, depending on how much you can afford, you know, it's really hard to find any good places, especially if it's like very hard to, you know, find a good area for how much you can pay for. Like, if I were to move out, the cheapest literally in my area would be like 2,000 bucks. And that's like for like a small room. And if I wanted to at least get it decently, like for 1,000, you know, or even under 1,000, it would have to be like with a roommate. And even then, you have a lot of areas that are not great. You mean if you go down south, it's a lot cheaper, but even then, it's far away if I were to commute. So like, I don't want to commute to work, but you know, it really depends. So, when did you move in, by the way? You said you just moved in. How long have you been in there for?
And she told me I want that thing you promised me back when we were newlyweds.
That thing?
Exactly. The problem is I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Can you believe I forgot? I am just the worst. So, you have any idea what my wife might want? Come on, you gotta help me out here.
Well, you guys carry matching red bags, right?
Red? Aha! That's it! We got married after learning we had a shared love of all things crimson, so she'll definitely want something red.
I remain skeptical this will lead us to something his wife truly desires.
It's a big sort of thing he's all been compensating. Jeez.
We're so close, I can taste it. Let's see, red. Yeah, I got nothing here. What do you think I should give her?
We've been looking for a half year, and this seems to be the place. I'm still unpacking literally today. Wow. It's a very short grieving period for Kaine. Kaine's not dead, though. Kaine's, I think, alive, Puni. Yeah, I'm sorry, Arcane. I hope it gets better. I mean... yeah. Hopefully it'll get better within the next couple months. I mean, so far, I guess first impressions might not be very good, but honestly, give it a chance for a few months, and really, if it becomes unbearable, and you feel like paying the penalty will be worth it, I think that would be the way to go. But hopefully hopefully within like a month or so, things would be okay. Hopefully. No! Why are you sorry about sidetracking the stream, Arcane? In my streams, you have nothing to worry about. We always like to, we always like to discuss things, you know? More than happy to pause the game, because anyway, the focus is for whatever we talk about. No. Honestly, more than happy. I'm more than happy. No worries. May in Saint mode. It's true, people need an outlet, no? Hi, Edible Enthusiasm, how's it going? How you doing today? Something sweet, expensive jewels, and pretty flowers. May drank her empathy juice. I always have that. I'm always emphatic to people. Empath. And it really depends on the law of your country too, how they do certain things. Because if there's like a association you can complain to, or maybe like your government, I don't know how your government works on that, you can double check with that too. Jehudi Panda, do you remember anything about this quest? I'm actually in tears. This means a lot. I did this event with all my wife, but it's just built-in frustrations. Oh, you're welcome. Just pick my choice.
Flowers?
No worries,
Everyone
Arkine.
loves a good flower.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen my wife giving two hoots about flowers, like, ever.
So then it's gotta be something sweet. Yeah, and I know it
girls
gets
like
tough.
sweet things, right?
Hold on.
What, like apples? Yeah.
Forget about it. Jesus Christ. So she wants expensive stuff.
Yeah, I guess...
Can you believe?
You know what? Fine. I'll just get her apples, a red jewel, and some red flowers, and call it a day. Should be easy enough for me to get the apples and flowers squared away at Seafront, but I'll probably need your help finding a red jewel.
How could I say no when you look at us with those puppy dog eyes? Sure, I'll track you down a jewel.
Oh God, no.
Oh, thank you. Once you found it, just bring it right to my home in Seafront, okay?
Yeah, like honestly, Arkine, it's you need to find a place to vent, you know? And it's tough because like especially nowadays, it's very tough to find ways to express our frustrations and to literally find someone who can talk because like nowadays like everyone has so much stress to deal with, you know, with the economy, the world, you know, their own lives, you know, from work to personal lives, money, because right now especially, you know, people are very tight on money, they're worried about their jobs and everything like that. So, and you know, you just never know what can come out with, you know, you can find really good solutions, you can get some good suggestions. Of course there's always some good, always bad ones along with that side, but it's always something to hear the different options and just, you know, have people lend an ear. So we're more than happy, and everybody here, you know, we're all more than happy to help and listen. So I'm glad that you're here and that, you know, you got to release some of that frustration. So you're welcome, Arkine. That's not gonna work. Well, I gotta turn that off. Shit, I forgot about that. I was trying to test it out. I have to refund that. I have to refund that to you, J-Dunk, because for whatever reason, the dragon thing was not working at all. Off. Damn it. Freaking me upgrading to 25 like totally killed it. I don't know why. Channel points. So I have to fix it. I'm probably gonna have to redo every single command for that. Six bells. View quest. That sucks. And that dragon was like the best one too, which sucks. Reject. I know. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Sephi. It's because not all of the plugins being used for it is compatible with 28. So now they're going to have to do a new update to make sure all the plugins are compatible, but I have a feeling they're not going to. Hi, Vay. How's it going? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. How was your weekend? Yeah, WebSocket broke. I had to basically reinstall everything, and the problem was that I accidentally deleted my connection on StreamerBot, and they said you have to redo all the connections, like the testing the things, and I did, but it doesn't work for every one of them. The Dragon one is the only one that has a problem.
The Strange Things store might deal in such articles.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go check it out.
So let's go to the Strange Things stores.
You know, I bet...
Okay, so here's the desert. And we're going to the Strange Things stores. Oh. I really wish we could see the king again.
I say, each time we encounter that bickering couple anew, we're made to endure an even further torrent of meaningless and incessant chatter.
Yeah, they love to talk, all right. Remind you of anyone?
Grimoire Vice is 100 times their better. You don't see this old tome flitting about starting Donnybrooks and set twos now, do you?
That's funny. He's talking about Vice. That's cute. That's really cute. You're still oh shit. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't gonna realize that because I have Shirmabot covering that. Thank you. See, I'm always having scuff streams. No, I did not. I forgot. I completely forgot about it. Where is the strange thing store? Come here. Put me down.
Hey, so we're looking for a red jewel.
This is how you look like your
story,
streams.
please don't ask.
Scuffed.
You happen to have one?
There's no such thing as a perfect stream. Yeah.
This is less a jewel and more a simple rock.
Too perfect sleeper.
Wait, really? Thanks.
Red jewel question mark? I like how there's a question mark on this. Okay, so let me see if we can go... Oh, wait. Hold on. We could go see the king, actually.
Let's head for Bag Dude's house so we can give him his jewel.
I imagine it would be quickest to make for seafront by way of the canal.
Let's see if we can go see the king, because last time we went there, we didn't see anyone. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, roommate things are more common in the States, especially if you need to like divide your property. Not divide your property, divide your rent. I was just up here. Oh, he's not even up here, okay. Well, I guess not. Oh well. One of the King's Guards had a quest. Is that one I should do? I haven't streamed in a while. I hope that by having a basic ass setup won't destroy yourself. I think you should be fine upgrade. If you're not gonna go crazy like mine, it should be fine. In the States right now, it's very, very hard because rent is very expensive now. Rent has gone up. Also, if people are trying to find houses, the housing market is in a freaking bubble because everybody is selling their houses for super high. And right now, like, you know, for example, in my area, like for a three bedroom, 2-bathroom house is like the cheapest I've seen is like 500,000, but the average price is between like 700 to like 800. And some of these houses aren't even furnished. This is USD and it's very expensive.
I didn't save him so much as just find him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the States. Yeah, those houses were built for 1/5 of that value years ago, and plus even then it also depends on how the assessors put the houses, because it also depends on how much property you got. Because the more property you got on in the home, the more they'll charge you, especially taxes. Your weekend's been busy putting a few more hours of DoorDash because your court date's coming up. Oh, looking leaner? No, I'm not looking leaner. I feel like I've been like, I don't know. I feel like I'm either pudged or whatever, because I'm looking at my face, I'm like, oh, I don't know if my skin's sagging or if it's just like I'm getting old or whatnot. I'm not leaner. I don't think I am. Because I do bulk up pretty easily with muscles, so I can't tell if it's I'm gaining weight or it's like because of the muscle. So at least in Utah, there's a lot of businesses moving there. It's Sicon Slopes, referring to Sicon Valley. Yeah, I think it's because now I think a lot of the less populated areas are getting more populated. You're gonna see a change in a lot of those areas. Upgrade. I will be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then we'll continue on the main quest for the stupid guy. This couple. Also, hopefully things are alright with your court date, Vey. Emil going zoom zoom. Oh, your comment. I love reading your comment to your channel points. Yeah. I try to have some fun stuff with that, Vey. I mean, Arcane. Though I can't do one of them because it's broken on my chat bot thing. Oh, your commitment? I like to do things fun for everyone. Just put my down. Let's just see. Today.
We do not, my good man.
It looks right.
Then we would...
Oh, we got a royal compass. Nice. Where do we find the map, by the way? That's the vegetable. Okay. I use Excel templates to make formulas, software. There's t-value, that's good. Oh, I didn't know there was like a whole bunch of other stuff, programs for that. Map is in the store. Oh no. Ah, yeah.
Great. Covered in sand.
Diving in sand is an excellent way to lose health.
The PC seems
Do
like it's
try
okay.
to be
I
more
haven't done
careful.
any stress testing on it yet. I've been just trying to download everything. I'm gonna work on it sometime more this week. Because downloading it was so annoying because I have to upgrade everything, update all the Windows stuff. So I'm gonna do I think Super Heaven, Cinebench, and I have Time Spy, so I'm gonna try that later. Worth running a benchmark. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that later. Oh, nice. I really suck at doing Excel sheets because I can't remember the formulas. I only know basic stuff like the sum of or whatever the heck it is. So I have to look into like practicing more with that. That's the weapon store, isn't this? Yeah, it's this weapon store. That's the one. Yeah, I gotta do that later, Fogtown. Because usually the only time I have time to work on my PC is literally at nighttime, like from like 8 to like midnight. And even then 4 hours takes so long to freaking like install everything. But I'm also trying to download all my files onto a flash drive so that way I can have all my streaming stuff here. I was forced to get good at Excel. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I have pretty much good internet here, especially for Verizon in the States, because it's fiber optic, so it's super fast. So I think they're okay. The only issue I have is if like you know, because if I'm uploading videos, which I'm slowly working on the MGS4 playthrough, by the way, guys. So expect like more YouTube videos to come for MGS4. Then I'm gonna do Peace Walker, and then I don't know if I'm gonna put Revengeance up, but I'll do 5 and I think MGS Ground Zeroes and then the Phantom Pain, and I think that'll be it. Because I'm not gonna put Survive because Survive is totally not like good. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it'll be a while though, because I gotta fix some stuff. Here we go. Yeah, I got 3D Mark. I had to get a license to do the full stuff for it. Because I wanted to do Time Spy, but Time Spy you have to pay for that. Yeah, upgrade. Aren't you going for your CPA soon? Aren't you? CPA certification? Or you're already CPA?
It's out to us for acquiring a red jewel. But is it truly alright to make a present of something we received at no cost?
What,
I think it's the thought that counts here.
for 3D Mark? Yeah, I did.
Might I remind you the giver of this present is not even here.
Oh, where's the boat? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. I mean, we had to do that for work anyway in Utah. Oh, this is a... Oh, here we go.
You got a red...
You got this.
Welcome to Seafront. I'll hurry and get the apples and flowers together, so what say you just head on over to my place? See you soon.
This is very weird.
What a journey this has been. Let us make for the couple's home at once.
Okay. Well, I guess this guy is pretty... yeah. Let me save here. Yes, we're going over to his. Oh, hi, Blue Moose. A Blue Sea Moose. I always thought NieR games looked cool, but never played. It's pretty fun so far, Blue Sea Moose. I actually enjoy it. The combat system's pretty good, and it has a whole bunch of different puzzles, which I actually thoroughly enjoy game puzzles. So this is very different. And, of course, I didn't know that there was actually a PS3 version of this that was very different. We were told before, the PS3 version has a daddy in it. And this version, the remake, has a fuckboy in it. But how you doing, Simos? I hope you're doing well. Well, it's very different, because I guess, because in Japan they have this version of the character, and the US version was a buff daddy, so it's definitely interesting.
Where did that enormous ship even come from?
Where is his house? Yes, I can change it to Japanese in the beginning. Where's his house? I am good. I'm having a good weekend. I have to work tomorrow though, but it's fine. I get time and a half. It's for the money. For the monies. And I just volunteer for Sundays, so I don't have to do every Sunday. I do one Sunday a month, which is fine. What the hell was their house? Where is this guy? What? Is next to the shoot? I know. Shops. Make that money bread go? Yeah. Next to the shops. Oh, I gotta talk to his wife. Is this the wife? Oh yeah, this is the wife.
Oh, look who it is! Oh, I remember the two of you.
And we most certainly recall you, madam. That lover's quarrel you had back then was the stuff of myth and legend.
Yeah, but I need to make that money so that way in case I end up building more PCs, I have money for that. Even photography is expensive because I have to buy the film and get it developed. All my hobbies are expensive. I'm gonna show her the way me brothers. Oh, I have expensive. The Lile Lulelo divorce. Oh god. I have kind of expensive hobbies. I should probably cut down because I'm also debating about getting a new car next year. So we'll see.
Oh, hey! Welcome home, honey pants.
Oh god.
Hey, Snookums. So, remember how I said I was going to make things up to you after that whole wedding anniversary fiasco? Well, I tried and tried, but I just couldn't remember what I promised to get you all those years ago. But I had these two gents help me out, and we put together a whole bunch of stuff we thought you might like.
Huh. Well, I'm glad you put so much thought into it, but these are all wrong. Very wrong.
Start building Gundam. Yeah, I know. God. Zoid kits too. Oh my god, I would love to buy more Zoid kits. But real life comes first.
What?
Then we went to all that trouble for nothing.
Honey, the only thing I wanted was a nice home-cooked meal. Back when we were newlyweds, you promised to make me a big feast of all your tastiest dishes one day. Remember?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty good at keeping a certain amount in my bank account upgrade. I should be saving more, like, you know, in my savings. So, yeah, I know. I know. Make knives and you can sell them as a hobby. I mean, I've been doing, like, the Amazon and the Mercari and, you know, trying to do Poshmark. Poshmark sucks. But Mercari and doing the Reddit manga selling was pretty good, but I keep spending money more, so I'm gonna keep mindful of what I spend and stuff like that.
Huh.
And I'm gonna definitely try to save more this holiday season.
Lately that I haven't done much cooking at all.
Hey, World's Enemies. Yeah, I need more Zoids kits. I need more. And I also don't have enough room to display them. Because, like, my basement setup's not the greatest because there's the humidity and stuff like that. I would like to not put them there, but, you know. So you see my whole weeb corner in the back. I would love to have a bigger, better shelf, but I just don't have the area to put the stuff in. Oh my god, I love this Liger Zero. They don't usually have deals on Zoid kits for Black Friday. Yeah, there's a lot of people who do a lot of Lego stuff. I know someone whose husband is a major Lego collector. Gonna give us a tour one day? Oh, it's just right there. I can pull the camera up later for next time. Because I still also have, like, a whole bunch of stuff. It's just basically empty space back here. There's, like, tables because Mayyoung's cosplay stuff is, like, on this corner over here. And then there's just, like, all the storage stuff in the washing machine there. And then there's just the inside with, like, some more storage stuff. Next time. Yeah, it's not really impressive. Yeah, it's not really impressive, my basement.
I know how hard you've been working your little tushy off for my sake, Muffin.
Oh, God. Who? Oh, the twin?
So, here's your punishment. You're making dinner tonight.
I just say the twin, or occasionally I'll say it, yeah.
And you two are going to join us.
Oh dear.
Wait, us? You sure?
Yeah, we can go with that. But it's supposed to be spelled differently. It's supposed to be Meirong, which is spelled M-E-I-R-O-N-G. That's technically how it's supposed to be saying, but Rong is actually pronounced differently in Shanghainese. So some people thought it was Mei Young. So.
Of course, I'm sure. It's the least we could do after all
yeah,
the trouble this big
it's the Chinese character that we
through.
use. Why do I feel like he's gonna poison us?
I'm at a dining table filled with apple-based cuisine, red roses, and a single crimson stone. Illuminated by candlelight, the married couple fills the room with joyous laughter.
I don't even know what Wu-Tang is. I know there's a band or a rap group.
With an unfamiliar sense of calm.
Technically foursome if you count Vice.
Gathered around the table. It feels so very
normal.
I never thought I'd feel this way again.
No. Don't worry about it. That's why I'm explaining it to you.
Great feast before me.
Don't worry about it, Dre. Don't worry.
To hide the tears welling in my eyes.
So, what did you think of my Love Muffin's cooking?
It was all delicious, ma'am. We can't thank you enough.
And though it boggles my mind to say it, I greatly enjoyed the company and conversation.
It is cute at the end.
Sorry again for all the trouble, but I hope this lets you know how grateful I am.
Wow, 3,000 gold? Oh.
I know he can be a handful, but I hope you'll continue being friends with my husband. Oh, and we'd just love to have dinner with you again sometime.
Would we ever? Things get pretty boring when it's just the two of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you now?
Oh shit, you just said the worst words, bro.
Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant, obviously.
We've been down this road and know where it leads, lad. Flee at once.
Right. Yeah, so, we're just gonna
The
go.
payoff is worth it,
Thanks
yes.
for
It
dinner.
is very worth it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Damn, son. Red one Wu is something with a sword. Tang is like a shield. I have to go check the characters that they use. I don't remember at all. All I know is I remember everybody was like, oh, it's a Wu-Tang clan. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Ivy. Royal Fern. The Assassin's Creed guy is still fighting for the gold life. I did not. Was I supposed to do that? Was that important? Oh. No, I know Wu-Tang Clan was a big rap group. I know that. What, you mean the lighthouse one? Wait, I'm confused. Where are we going now with this conversation? Yeah, but it's probably gone now. It's been 5 years. Did I go back to Seaport and check it out? So I could double check it. I don't even know. I think maybe the old lady might still be there.
Another day, another fight with the wife over some stupid little... Anyway, enough about me.
Oh, okay. So then I'll forget about it. Oh, uncompletable. Okay. I think these are the only ones... Well, it's because I didn't accept it, I think. Lost eggs, shopping list, tavern keeps grandmother Yona's cooking, new merchant town. I didn't pick it up, I think, so let me try it.
Anyway, enough about...
So actually, let's give it a try and see. Maybe it might still be there. Where is... Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta go all the way over there. Hold up. Cross the bridge. But then again, it might not be there because we're already done with that. I wonder if the old lady's still alive in after 5 years? Yeah, I don't even know if the lady's still alive. That would be a feat. Kaine, what are you doing?
Arkaine,
what are you doing gifting the 5 subs? Jesus. But thank you, Arkaine. It was... Oh, she's probably not here anymore. Shit. Okay, so she's not here anymore, so we can't do it. But Arkaine, thank you. Thank you, Arkaine, for gifting the sub. Really, that was no need to repay me for that. I'm like more than happy to have you here. J-Cash money. Vivagog was taken. Blue Sea Moose, Penta, and Nisasu. Enjoy the gifted sub by Arkaine. Sharing a bit, you help me. Oh, come on. I'm more than happy to just help Arkaine. There's no need to repay me for that. My reward is for you to feel a lot better. That's it. You can talk to the guy outside the lighthouse. If he doesn't have anything, you can talk to the post office guy again. The anime is Kaguya-sama Lover's War. It's a fantastic anime. But thank you, Arkaine. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And anytime. Anytime, Arkaine. I think you're right, Panda. I think it's the outside of the lighthouse. He's there.
Hey, you got a moment? You used to be friends with the lighthouse lady, right?
As I remember it, we basically hated each other.
I'm not repaying. I can't repay the bit of peace of mind you gave me for the night. Oh. Come on, Archine. But thank you. Thank you. Again, always more than happy to have everyone here just to chill out, relax, just to have some good vibes and just, you know, just to have, you know, a nice chill, for the most part, chill stream and watch my shenanigans. As long as you're enjoying it, I'm more than happy. I totally understood that, Archine. Don't worry about it. English is hard in general, even for me as a native speaker. Please. There's still a lot of things I don't even know. I think it's followage, yeah, I think. Let me see what my commands are. It's exclamation point watch time. And then followage, yeah. But pretty whack. Yeah, so if you want to do watch time or uptime, exclamation point uptime.
Oh, well, you at least talked to her, right? Could I ask you a favor?
We've been streaming for that long? We've only been streaming for... yeah, 2 hours. How was I supposed to say? It was like 2 hours?
What is it? The lighthouse is in good shape now, but it's going to wear out eventually. We'd like to have replacement parts ready.
It's not just I make those small mistakes when I'm stressed. Allegedly, translator, don't worry about Archine. Almost 3 hours.
You think you could get the parts from the junk heap for me?
Ah, we're going to junk heap.
I'm sure the lighthouse lady would be appreciative, wherever she is.
Oh, she's not dead.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I think we'll need 10 broken lenses and 10 broken batteries.
Broken lenses and
You're at it.
batteries.
10 mysterious switches would be nice too.
Okay, that's interesting. I think that's the total amount of time you've watched my streams, not like in one sitting. I mean, yeah. It's an interesting command because I got that from... I got that command from StreamerBot.
Note to self, never offer on... Anyway, enough.
Talk to the postman? Okay.
Hey, did you hear the news?
What is it?
There's a giant shade in the southern plains, and they say it likes to
Okay,
eat
Jehudi.
postmen.
Really? I've never heard of shades eating people.
Yeah, well, people say the bodies look like they've been torn apart and chewed on. We're all too scared to deliver the
Watch
mail
your
with that
stream for
thing
days,
around.
yes. I've been streaming for 3 days straight. I can't imagine doing that. Yo, those are really awesome dolphin emotes, Bay.
The shades are becoming
I can't
more of a
imagine
threat
doing
than
like
ever
a 30,
before.
like let alone a 24-hour stream. I'd be exhausted.
All right, I'll see what I can find.
In the southern plains, okay. I think we can't do it anymore. Jehudi, maybe it's over here.
Those shades are wreaking havoc with...
Imagine mainly falling asleep. Oh my god. We already did it already, Jehudi. We did oh, you're talking about that one. We did it already. And I've been meaning to do it for a long time for small streamers. No. Why would I take it in a bad way? Like, Archine. It's fine. Because you know I'm gonna yell at people anyway whenever they give subs or monies or whatever. I did it already, Jehudi, I did it. When we were baby. Yeah. Don't worry, Archime, I always yell at people anyway who give tips, subs, and, you know, gifted things. So that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Appreciate it anyway. Retro Island Gamer usually streams about 8 to 12 hours at a time. I like his streams because there's so many commands on his channel. Yeah, and a lot of people like the commands on there. Like, I have the sounds, and I have, like, a couple of other things, but there's only so much I can do within, like, the 4 to 5 hour streaming span that I do. Because the only time I really have time to stream is literally, like, at nighttime. Because I also do work full time. Oh, don't bother with this quest? Oh, too late. Too late. So, I mean, even then, if I can do early streams, I really don't have the time to do that because I gotta do stuff at home and just whatever. I'll do it. I don't know what it's... Oh, is that the giant one?
Heart is the worst armor one can have.
No time for that, Vice. Gotta get to Yona.
Oh god. Oh, well, we still gotta do the junk heap one. Having responsibility sucks, let me tell you. Yeah, I tell you on that. Oh, what the hell? Oh, weather conditions? Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, because, like, I'm, like, the one who has to do a lot of the stuff with the relatives, like, take them to doctor's visits and, you know, fix the house in case I need to do it because the twin can't do it because she kind of is useless in that area. Like, she doesn't really know. She could learn, but she kind of sucks at it, to be honest. Like, it has to be sunny. Okay. Like, today before I was streaming, like, you know, before dinner, I had to seal some areas with, like, Flex Seal for the roof. Oh, it does. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, and, like, for example, also because today she's not feeling too good because she took the booster, the COVID booster, and her flu shot at the same time. So she's gonna feel a little lousy for like a day or two. And also in general, a lot of the house stuff usually falls on me to do and whatever, so, which I don't mind because I actually don't mind doing like little repairs and just doing like house maintenance and stuff like that. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, yeah. It's not rough, it's just more of like, it comes with the territory of having a house. You know? That's the problem, because like there's so many things that you gotta do and these little things that come up and blah 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 blah. So, where are we going? We're going to junk heap now, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are all in junk heap. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I can't do that. First game I remember playing, like, you mean when I was streaming?
You know,
my mom did flooring in my old house. She did an awesome job. Yeah.
I always try to take good care of her so we can have plenty more great years together.
Or as like when I was younger. Ever? Duck Hunt. Nintendo the original Nintendo System Duck Hunt. That was the first game my cousin brought for us, as that was our first taste of the console, and he put Duck Hunt first in because I loved and I loved the feel of the gun. The gun had a special feel to it, and I liked the spring in the trigger. It just had that nice sound. It's hard to describe. Also had a nice resistance, yes. Yes, I did, Panda. We were so close because at the time, nobody knew how bad it was to be that close to the TV screen, so we put it over there to try to get the duck. Tactical goodness, yes. Pang pang, yes, yes. Pew pew pang pang.
Anyway, enough about...
We're going to... Northern Plains. My mom got so mad at... Yeah. You know, that's the thing, because they want you, like, you can't go too close to the TV. Yeah, that was another thing. A lot of people were afraid that people were going to break the TV. That's very true. I mean, people have broken TVs, especially throwing, like, the Wii controllers... especially Wii controllers, if you throw them into the TV without putting the wristband on. And there have been quite a there have been quite a few people who have broken that. Managed from competing for high score in Duck Hunt. You know, we were always fighting for the controller back in the day. We didn't even know how to do Mario. We sucked at it. But we were like only what 6 or 7 at the time, so we really had no clue how to play video games, to be honest. Though we did get like some of the Duck Hunt stuff. And funny enough, like one of the other games that we had before my cousin took his Nintendo back system was they would have this casino, like Las Vegas casino game. It was funny. Hello Beetle, how's it going? Doing good. Day was very good. Did some chores for the house, had to get a plumber to come to fix something, and that was pretty much it. How was your weekend going? Used the middle part of my gun as a targeting focus, ended up level 43.
Man, there's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
I've never gone that high before.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Uh-oh.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
Uh-oh.
I'll be fine.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Look out!
Huh?
Kume is a small, great person. She fit into Q-mail box. It's a great talent. Oh my god.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh shit, the brother's dead.
Jacob? Oh god.
What are your favorite tracks? Jehudi, go to sleep.
Jacob!
Go to sleep. Yeah, I know. Oh shit, he's dead. That sucks. P33. He's Screm. Yes, he Screms. Damn, that sucks.
The junkie. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers.
Oh no.
They might know something about this.
Oh no, this is not good. Not good at all. Who's this?
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
Oh, the brother grew up.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, Jehudi, he just literally ripped his arm off. Oh shit, that sucks.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see.
He did drink his big boy juice.
It's okay.
Oh shit, his arm too. Oh shit, what happened to his arm?
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
This originally was released in PS3 Beetle, but it was very different. It was a very different main character. So it's not this young boy here, it was actually a dad. So technically, you as the main character are trying to save your daughter. But in this version, which was a Japanese version, you are the younger boy. So then Square Enix decided to remake the PS3 version into this one. Ocelot got the arm. That's very true. That's very true, Archine.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that.
So maybe we have similar taste. What's your favorite game?
Listening.
I don't really know what favorite game I have. There's one game I usually really like to go to is Hades from Supergiant Games. I really like the combat system because it's kind of fresh and every time you play it's a different run. You don't have the same run. And also it's just like, of course if you die, you can always go back to it again and again and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really have a favorite game per se to pick. Oh, thank you for the stretch. I like all the games I play, like I do have like a lot of likes for. The only one game I really hated was Unmetal. Oh my god, I really hated that game. I mean, okay, granted it had some nice combat, it had some nice stuff from Metal Gear, like supposedly Metal Gear vibes and stuff like that, but other than that, I hated Unmetal. Favorite character though? Okay, it was bad for me because I didn't like the writing Archine because I'm not really good with a lot of like weird humor, and if you really like it's not satire, but if you really like how do I describe it? It's just bizarre in my opinion, but if you like really funky, funny writing, then it might be for you because I have Nathan who comes in here occasionally really enjoyed Unmetal. There's a lot of people who enjoy it as a parody. No. It depends on how much you like the humor for it. For me, I don't really like... It was like really too out there for me, personally. For me, I'm like a person who likes a nice balance of it. It was a little bit too much for me, personally. We did enjoy Unmay, yes. But honestly, give it a shot, Archine, because maybe that is your type of humor. And like I said, it's a lot of people really enjoyed it and stuff like that. I felt really bad for a lot of people that suggested it to me because like I did enjoy the combat system and I did enjoy a lot of the other things in there, but it was just the way the story was. It's just, I'm like, really? But yeah, my favorite video of time? Yeah, it was a bit of a fanfic fae. To be honest, I don't really know. Beetle. It's hard to think about what character. Vamp? No, not Vamp.
All I want is to destroy robots.
I guess if I had to pick one that I liked a lot was I like Bayonetta. She's a badass Umbrian witch. Sexy lady. And she beat the asses of all the angels and other stuff like that. It takes no shit. She's a tough ass thing. That's the thing, I heard mixed things. Yeah, I mean, it's If you want to take it on a serious perspective, it's not great because of the way it was written. But again, if you really like humor and want like it as a parody, then that's fine. Shadow, Final Fantasy 11, Oh Snake, MGS4, Mass Effect. I have not played Mass Effect. Phantom, yeah, and some people say Phantom Pain is 10 out of 10. 10, like what Upgrade said, Archine. So I think give it a shot. Like, and plus also if you buy it on Steam, you have that 2-hour window if you play it. And then you can always return it if you don't like it. That's the one thing. So just give it a shot. Definitely give it a shot. Yeah, give it a shot. Don't let my review sway your decision, because you may really like it, even though I do not like it. I haven't played Mass Effect Beetle, but I do have the games. I have to see, because that's really long, Beetle. Like, the storyline itself is like super long. I don't know if I'll keep interest on that. That's the problem. But I'll take a look at it later, because there's also I want to look into Half-Life, because my cousin said that Half-Life was amazing. So I have to look into that. I have all the games for Half-Life as well. They're permadead in 2 and 3. Oh, really? Like as a chain effect one? That's interesting. Some people love Survive. I think the art is something to be tried. Yeah. I like Survive if I don't see it as a Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid, it's a long game. Yeah, that's another problem, J-Dunk, so I'm like debating. I like it for the gathering sim that it is. Yeah, I figure. It's basically like Skyrim. It's like Skyrim and... No, not Skyrim. What's that other one that's similar? There's Mass Effect and there's something else. Also, you gotta play the trilogy if you start. It will make sense. What, for Mass Effect? Or are you talking about Half-Life?
Just rip them up.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Yes. Yes, Dragon Age. That's what it is, Dragon Age. I was confusing Skyrim with Dragon Age. Politics and humor. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Wait.
Yes.
I recently got my hands on a weapon.
I'll take a look at it later.
Weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
Two-handed iron will.
This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Can you repair it?
I can repair anything with the proper materials.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy.
Memory alloy?
Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
You got it.
B2.
I'm gonna need some memory. Only the real big...
You got it.
By the way, what can I help you with?
Ooh, Fang Twins. Oh, this gets heavier? Transcendence is lighter. Magic power. I really like co-op in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Me and my brother put so many hours in. It's sad they didn't put those in Legacy Edition. Gameplay isn't great in Mass Effect, so unless the story hooks you, it's a lot to work with. Love your glasses, Red Heaven. Oh, thank you, Beetle. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like I have all these games and then, you know, it really depends on whether or not I can get hooked onto that. Because it's like the same thing with Fallout. I have to replay Fallout again because I have Fallout 3, but I played it like when I was like just like in college and I didn't have the time to do it. It was the same thing with like Metal Gear Solid 4. My cousin, that was my first introduction to Metal Gear Solid, but I had, well, besides Smash, but I had no clue how to play the game, so I decided not to continue it because I was like, I don't know what to do with it. And I kept freaking out getting alerted. So until I started playing the actual Metal Gear games, I actually appreciated it. Mass Effect trilogy is a perfect trilogy. Watch people play it. They will cry when the characters die. That's actually Meryl's ass. I know, it's a scavenger simulator. Transcendence. So this actually doesn't make them lighter. It makes them worse. I just noticed our glasses look a tad similar. Mine are red darker tone. Did you get new glasses, Brock? Enhance. I have to get new glasses at some point. Because I also have to get my eyes checked. Unenhance. Are the dragons still up? Is it the same? Where'd you get them from? I got mine from Zenny Optical. I love Zenny Optical. Well, I don't have a lot of money.
Comebacks.
Yeah, I love Zenny Optical. Oh man. I have to go buy more. We might have gotten the same frame. Yo, I gotta look it up, Brock, actually. May's beautiful eyes, moon peeking out of the 4th of July. Thanks for that description, Beetle. Let's see what we have. Zenny. Funny description? Yes. That's translucent square glasses. Login. Kind of missed my contacts, but I almost went blind because you left them in so long. Oy, jeez. How long did you leave them in there for, Vey? Over 24 hours? Okay. Brock, look up this model number. Well, not everybody can get perfect vision, unfortunately. JFC. Round glasses, 101-218. Is that the model number? This is the one I got, Brock. Oh, okay, alright. Because I have another red one too. You want with square? Oh, nice. Yeah, for me, I can't go to... May has a cute red glasses, now she's made 1,000 more fans of it. It depends on how wide they are, because sometimes
it's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Sounds like you went to a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
Yeah.
So you're going to fetch parts to fix a lighthouse?
Yeah. There was this old lady that helped me once. And I'm fixing the lighthouse where she used to live.
Exactly who did the helping is a matter of debate. But regardless...
Kind of oval square? Oh, that's nice. Wait, can I... open this here? B2. Well, I think a lot of people do like that particular model for glasses Beetle, so that's been there for a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I should go into contacts, but I don't know. Sometimes I just want to take my glasses off. When you have contacts, you can't take off your contacts. That's the problem.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Oh.
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
For me, also, the problem I have with certain glasses is because they're too wide. I can't get too many wide ones. I need to get specific selection. I need to get ones that specifically fit my face for size. The nose bridge has to be smaller too. They add depth to my character? What character? Oh wait, what is this? I don't know about that. They just help me see, Beetle. I don't think we ever did, Brock. This is the first time we had talk about glasses, I think. What? Why are there... You're a gorgeous gamer girl without glasses. I'm a common streamer. Alright, Brock, thank you. Yes, I'm just a common streamer in general. Oh, maybe, oh wait, I can throw it here. Wait, hold up. Reverse Superman effect. Oh, fudge. Oh, well, that worked. Was I here before? I don't remember this room at all. See, everything here is a positive trait, so I'm very athletic, so I have killer body. May has your glasses in my eyes. Yeah, I know. That definitely worked, Panda. No glasses. Sephi. I honestly have no clue what to do with it. I appreciate the evilness, Sephi. Thank you. Ooh. Hi, Lonely Geekas. How you doing, dear? I hope you're doing well, Fudge. Where the hell is this one thing? Oh. Make glasses on? No, I gotta wait 5 minutes. Sorry. That's how the game goes. You redeem that once 5 minutes. Was there another room? Right before May goes into a room that throws a bunch of garbage at her. What I learned from Puerto Rican rap music is that all four... Is that a face and a body type doesn't matter. I can still see without my glasses. Yeah, I can still see. Better than the twin. Twin has really terrible eyesight. I'm blind without them. What's your prescription, Brock? Are you like a -6? Because twin is like -5. Oh please, you have better vision than I do. I have a -3.25 and 3.5. Please, are you calling that blind? Are you blind without your glasses? What prescription do you have? Yeah, so it's not too bad. I mean, I can still see, like, signs and whatever. I mean, technically I could drive without my glasses, but it's probably just safer to drive with my glasses. Listen, Beetle, we can't have perfect vision like you do. Unfortunately. That's how the world works. Are those just here, right? You really out blind without your glasses? Yeah. Very blind. So reading chat? I mean, I can kind of read from this angle. It's still a little blurry, but I can read it. You're older than Haley, though. Yeah. I don't remember. I can't drive with my glasses. Oh yeah, for me too. I have mine. I have that on my glasses, on my license too. Wait a minute, hold up. I need a bomb from here. There's no bomb here I can... Oh, maybe the bomb's here. Oh, yep, the bomb's gonna be here. Oh, fudge! Oh, I can't even... Oh, so I can't even fall here. Okay. I can't believe it's first digit of the food stuff. Shush. You'll get there soon. Upgrade. Oh, that's just a box. Not falling in, not falling in. Ooh. Oh, could I push these guys in there? Oh wait, am I supposed to push these guys in? Oh no, I can't do that. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Okay, I think 5 minutes is up. The room is a bit tricky with this, with glasses on. It's a rough life upgrade. You start getting gray hairs. Yep. Nobody can skip the 3 in 3 years. You're Bruce Wayne than anyone here. You gotta be careful not to break anything either. The parts aren't in inventory anymore? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Some joints don't work as well as they used to. Do you have your own bat cave, Beetle? Humanity needs more yoga. Ooh, yeah. And chill vibes. Ooh, we got Amber. You need more yoga? Go do it. You physically can't do the yoga? Oh no! Why? Is it because it's you're too stiff? Oh, can I use the fists? Hold up. Batcave, yes. I do have a basement as extra bathroom, kitty litter, and spare batsuit. Yeah, maybe try to do Tai Chi, if anything. Dark Hand. Maybe Dark Hand might be. Hey, just keep practicing. Oh, you're rheumatoid arthritis? Oh no. Maybe yoga might help, actually. Lonely Geek-ass. I mean, you don't have to do it, like, very, very hard. You can do, like, the chair yoga. They have, like, easier yogas that you can do. I don't know about that because my mom has it. She has, she doesn't have it, like, badly right now, but she does have that thing that they test for, and she has it. She said that my grandmother had it too, so she's worried about how she is going to be later on. That sucks, yeah. Not Tai Chi, something harder. It really depends though, because sometimes you can't do too much with those joints. Beetle. Yeah. You got this though. You got this, Lonely Geekess. Really? Damn, that sucks. You indeed are a trooper, dear. You definitely are a trooper. I commend you. Hey, Zelly. The game is good. How you doing? Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Feeling great? Nice. It can be hereditary, Beetle. Memory alloy. We got 2 memory alloy. What the? Good, good. How was the rest of your Parasite Eve, by the way? Hereditary? Oh. Wait, why can I not go through here? Wait, what? Oh, here we go. I'm sure like traumatic injuries can also trigger things in your body because the human body works in very weird ways. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, stress does that too. Oh my god, please. Took you 2 hours to beat the final boss. Beat it twice during those 2 hours. Beat it 3rd time because there's a wit trick at the ending not well explained. If you screw that— oh, that sucks. Yeah. And it depends too because like if you don't like let your hands rest or joints or whatever, because that can screw up with your joints. Yes, thank you. And especially if you work with your hands a lot and you put a lot of stress on your hands, that affects it over time. That really does affect it over time. The Silent Hill and Parasite Eve is another series that I gotta play as well. Oh, this is a whole circle. Because of gaming or something like that? Yeah. And that's the thing. I think the most important thing also, upgrade, is to definitely stretch out your hands. Because also a lot of people don't realize is that you need to stretch out your hands and your wrists because over time, overusing it will affect it. That's why people do get carpal tunnel if you don't, you know, let them relax for a bit. Oh no, that sucks. You should definitely do some hand stretches. Hand stretching will do your hands good. Because your hands are the ones that we overlook the most because we don't realize it. That we should be stretching things like that. Try to save a monster. Save and the monster killed it. Oh no. Well, that's good. You're getting those, the effects of the Epsom salt too, Brock. I think the most important thing is definitely the stretch, Brock. Stretch those wrists and those hands. Repetitive motions can lead to a horrible type of carpal tunnel. That's why you can't masturbate anymore? Okay. We did not really need to know that with your sex life. But they do say release is good for you, but not that we needed to know. Talk about it on your own time, Beetle. Oh, yay! It's the fat. You're 90% comedy, May? Okay. That's good, Zelly. I like the chubby, the Chungus Yoshi. Oh my god. Yeah, upgrade, no. No. Oh god, upgrade.
Bunk. Horny jail for you.
Thank you, Brock. Bonks all around. So we did that already. You have another one? Oh, yes, I love that. I love the Psyduck and the Farfetch. I love it. It's these hours haven't affected you. Oh my god. Okay, this is the elevator. Hold up. Let me go over the other side here. Am I missing anything on this side? Oh yeah, I didn't go through here, I think. Oh, it's this stupid shit. Oh, it's that stupid thing. Oh no. What else was I supposed to? Oh, I was supposed to. What do I have? Is that a doorknob fox sound? One broken lens. Oh, it's a chancla. Sorry, I couldn't tell. I was like, is that a doorknob? But it's a chancla, yes. Chancla. Like this. Enhance. Enhance. No, it's like this. Unenhanced. As bad as leather belts? Yeah, the leather belts hurt, man. It doubles as a fly swatter. May chancla is powerful. The only option of the chancla is to let it hit you. Perfect for your avatar. There's no escaping chancla. Wooden spoon, yeah, wooden spoons are also really bad too. No. Oh, what? Can't go through here, can we? It will hit a curve. Can we not go in here? Denied, I know. Oh, am I supposed to use the sword here? Homing capability? Yeah. Just make sure that just make that your brand May holding the shoe. God, no. Why? Put that on a shirt? No. No. That's weird. Get your chancla shirt. God. No. Dragon holding a chancla. You know, maybe I'll do that. How about that? I'll think about it. Zelly, you got the idea going. Chancla dragon. Good lord. I'll keep that in mind as an idea.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it.
Ooh, nice.
Well, actually...
Uh-oh.
This is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
Okay. I guess that's pretty much it. Alright.
It appears we have some free time on our hands.
We can go speak to Popla.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Okay. Well, actually... Alright, so let's go into the village to see Popla, and then I think we'll call it for a day for this. Okay, let's go to Popla. Then we'll call it a night. Come here. Can we go into the basement? No, we can't. Not yet, anyway. I'm really curious to see what's in that basement.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I've been lurking and finished the sign. It says, yes! Big Steak McGee, how'd you do on your test? Hope you did well.
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some
And if
time
anything,
yet.
they might have, they might have a big curve. You're gonna, hey, yes! Congratulations, Big Steak. See, you can do it. You can do it. You did it. You just gotta believe in the heart of your notebook to guide you through. You did it. I'm so happy. So what's next on the agenda? Kill the curve? Nice. Good job, Steak.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right?
How was your weekend going? Study for 10 hours, 2 days with a friend? Yeah, it's gonna happen. And plus, because it's been like a long time since you've actually studied like in a university setting, and it's hard, especially when you're older. Like, you know, you don't really study things as well as you would do. And for me personally, it's like I'm debating about going back to school, so I don't know if, you know, I'll have the same drain, you know, because I do read, but not as much as I should, but, you know.
Sure thing.
But yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Still debating. Don't want to waste money on that yet. So we'll see. As my one coworker said, who
familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another
Immediately.
one of their inane spats. Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into
The gun
it
rights
this
discussion. I have a sense of relief seeing discussion board class saying I don't know what we're supposed to do. And honestly, like it's open-ended. Nice. Like especially discussions like that is because there's always different angles people will be taking for it, McGee. So you're gonna always have different sides to look at. No. Whether or not with the discussion you have to specifically pick a side or you have to pick something like, you know, more open. So it just really depends, honestly. But as long as you get the discussion going, that's fine. And if that's all your professor required on the discussion, then you've done your part. So right. Okay, alright, I think we're gonna call it a night for today. Good luck on your math test, McGee, and your philosophy test on, what was it, on the weekend? No, because the teacher said no instructions yet. I think group project probably means like group discussion, so I'll miss you. I can hear it in the parrot's voice. Oh, you're welcome, Big Steak. You're more than welcome. Yeah, like I said, you're always welcome to chill, lurk, you know, do whatever in these streams, so more than happy. But yeah, let me quit out of the game actually, and we'll see who's on today. We'll raid someone. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I might stream tomorrow. You must be May. You must be Frames. Thank you so much for hanging out and chilling here. If I do stream tomorrow, we will be doing more NieR. Now, here's a question for you guys. Hold up. Oh, you're welcome, Zelly. You're welcome. You are very welcome, Upgrade and Sephi. So, now, do you want to go see someone who talks about retro games, who is playing Shenmue, camera repair? What do you guys want to do? Yeah, there's Shenmue 2. Actually, because we have rated Jeffy before. Then we also haven't rated Doggy in a while. Yeah, so he's basically taking an SX70 Polaroid and he's going to modify it to take 600 film. Follow my heart. Let's go raid Doggy. So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the lurkers and everybody else. Arkine, thank you so much for gifting the sub. Thank you, Adam, for the sub as well. Yosh for the resub. And Anonymous, you freaking crazy person tipping $20. Seriously, you do not need to do that. Honestly. Yeah. Good time paradox? Jeez. So yeah, we're gonna raid Doggy number one. He's a really cool dude, really, really cool photographer, gamer. He's also a brewer because he works in a brewery. Oh my god, reset! What are you doing? Save your money.
Reset.
Oh my god, why did you come in with the end gifting? Holy shit, you gifted 323 subs in my channel. Holy shit. Oh, Reset, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and please. I know, you know I'm gonna still yell at you for this, Reset. Yeah. Yeah, it says it right there. You gifted 323 subs in my channel. Damn, that's a lot. Holy shit. But I hope you're doing well, Reset. I hope your weekend's going well too. Let's see, you got Umbra, David Tomini UK, Jeff Atwood, 1990 May Young, and Dom just got one too. I'm doing well. Doing well, Reset. You caught me at the end of my stream, so sorry I gotta hop out, but you know, it was good to see you, Reset. I hope you had a good birthday, by the way, too. So, oh my
No.
god.
What are you
And Newt
doing?
got one too.
Save your money.
Enjoy it, Newt. My god. It's definitely not Commander Dolph, but it seems like a Commander Dolph one. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay, let me go before he does it again. See you guys later. Bye. Actually, I have it for 30 seconds. Hi, Newt. How you doing? Living to his name by resetting May. No, don't start a hype stream. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We're raiding now. Goodbye. Goodbye.